There we go. There we are. Hey, everybody. Just going to wait a few minutes. Nobody's here anyway. Quit staring. I'm going to wait for people to join because nobody's joined yet. So we're going to sit here, look at stuff, do stuff. Shoot, we'd play music if we didn't get in trouble for it.
Please enjoy the pre-show entertainment.
Which is Derek.
Oops.
Oh, guess we have no. Oh,
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Okay, your turn.
Do I do the dance? The teapot dance?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, there's 3 people now that's joined us. Derek's playing light show as we're waiting for people to join us because he's a little kid.
Oh, Godzilla! Wow.
Okay, enough. They didn't come here. Oh my God, look at, there's KNR and Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Hello, guys.
Hola, bienvenidos. Gracias por presentando el programa de
What?
Van Life Voyages.
That was good. Good Spanglish.
Right? Hello, welcome to my life.
Yeah, welcome to our world, my world.
So what's the haps in Kansas?
Disco. Godzilla.
Disco.
He said Godzilla. That's who he, oh my gosh. You have no idea what I put up with on a daily basis with this guy.
Heaven. She's in heaven every single day.
He is crazy.
Oh, my back is killing me. I think I'm getting old.
So the people here right now know who we are. So we'll just chat for a minute in case we get more people.
I'm Walter Cronkite. This is the news.
You do not want to tell the news. We would probably lose subscribers if you heard Derek's version of the news.
Oh, man.
I guess.
6:03. 03.
He said, hey, Walter. That's going to be your new nickname. Everybody's going to call you Walter.
Walter!
Oh, Boxman D, hello. How are you? We're here messing around. We're going to have a guest tonight. Actually, we're testing equipment out. So we're going to have a friend who is into RVing and lives in Colorado, and she does a lot of stuff. And so she's going to come up. We're going to bring her up so that we can make sure we know how to work everything. And, just kind of just chat with her, just have a chat, because we still don't really know what we're doing with this live stream and equipment from different places and adding people in and all that kind of stuff. So since we're new. Tonight, what are you drinking, Kyle? Kyle from KNR.
I'm having iced tea. I'm at the very end of my glass. I may have to go get a refill. I like iced tea.
He does, actually. We do. We actually do drink like a gallon of iced tea every
day.
Like every day. That is not a joke.
This is.
Thanks for saying hi to each other, since we don't know.
Since we're poor moderators.
Yeah, since we're not that good of moderators still. We're learning.
My wife was supposed to be doing this, but apparently she's not doing it well. So.
But yeah, I have a little bit of, I have some white wine. I'm here having a little bit of white wine. But This is kind of our little we call it Hoppy Hour. It's our little once a week.
A little fireside chat.
Yeah, just once a
Without
week
the
have
fire.
a cocktail.
Without the fire, without the
And
side.
Box Van D says she can't stay long, but she wanted to say hello, which is very nice. I'm glad you stopped in. Let's see. What's new real quick so we can. Oh, the new thing we wanted to talk about to Box Van D before she has to leave is yay, we got the tell them about the lift. We had to drop off the van and
We
got a
did.
surprise.
Surprise.
Well, it's not a surprise anymore. But we dropped the van off. We dropped the van off.
We got to drop the van off. And the Mr. Fix-It guy is actually going at it and installing the lift. We got some bad news a little bit, kind of, because it said the power door was on back order. The actual words he said was, there's been a hiccup with the door, but it's a couple weeks extra. So in the big scheme of things, it's not a big deal.
You know us, we try to we're positive. We thought everything was in and would be installed quickly. And of course there's hiccups and it's not going to be installed. Hey, I see Michelle in the basement. There she is. I see you.
What's up, Chica?
We'll bring you up in a minute. Anyway.
So if you can see it.
Oh, I don't know. It's glare.
That's me on the phone and dude checking out the van.
Yeah. And so the automatic door on the side, the slider right
That's
where
us discussing details on where we're going to put the wheelchair securing system.
Yeah. Anyway, the door is delayed, but the lift will be in with no automatic door.
And the folks that are doing it.
Ability Center in Long Beach. And they're putting on a 6-way power chair and hand controls. So Derek will be able to fully drive it, everything. Finally. This has only been 6 months.
Finally, we've only had the van for 4.5 years.
No, we haven't. 6 months. Anyway, so yes, we have people stuck we have somebody in the basement. But Box Van D said she can hardly wait to see a video.
Just roll with it.
Yes, delays, but we roll with it, and that's what we do. And he said early September, so that's not that, maybe a month from now. And
you know how things go, so I'm expecting late September.
Yeah, because there's always.
I'm expecting October 1st by the earliest.
So yeah, we will be stuck at home until then. So, but we do have a lot of videos to still put out that I've filmed. I've done a lot of filming, but with, to put it on the back burner so we'd have some content to put out. So we've traveled to Oregon. Derek did a barbecue video this week. That's really good, actually. I think it turned out, it's going to be cute.
Fantastic.
So he is.
It's a tri-tip. It's a West Coast thing.
Yeah, we're doing he's doing a West Coast tri-tip. So, what else? Oh, those that haven't been to our channel, we do a lot of things about disabilities. We don't let anything slow us down. If you've seen our introduction,
except for traffic.
Yeah, traffic.
Traffic does slow us down.
But as far as disabilities, Derek's been skydiving, Derek's been skiing, Derek does a lot of things. As we get older, it's we did naturally get slower, but the van is the next fun thing we're going to do to get out and review accessibility of places, travel around, do all kinds of stuff.
It'll be cool.
And Lucky Dog, thanks for joining us again. And what else? I'm going to bring Michelle up. Oh, we already talked about what we're doing this week.
Videos.
Really videos. Quick. We got mail. Yay, we got mail. We got a sticker. Tell them what happened.
Our copyrighted, unique, nobody else does it. Mail call!
Okay,
we didn't steal that from anybody.
Quick. Okay. So we have stickers we have to send out that we were kind of like They got messed up at the printer, but
Yeah, if you were expecting a sticker from Van Life Voyages,
it's in the mail, just like the bills. It's in the mail, just
the
like
check
the
is
bills.
in the mail.
The check is.
It's actually at the printers still. Again, like the lift, it's taken a lot longer than we were promised. But they're
So
coming.
you'll get it. You'll
They're
get it.
coming. Trust us. We're from the government.
This week we got a sticker from Johnny's Journey.
JONNIES. Johnny's Journey.
Yes. So, and we were on their channel on Tuesday night. We had a great time. We had a really good time over there. It was fun.
Yeah.
So,
Seriously,
yeah.
2031. That's yeah.
So
That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
what?
So we have stickers by
Yeah.
2031.
Yeah, that's when we might get it to you. But we got another one. Now we owe somebody else a sticker.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get them out.
And yay! Yesterday we hit 200 subscribers. That was really good. Yay!
2,000 views.
2,000 views and 200
200
subscribers.
subscribers. And we're over 200 right now.
Yeah. So
202.
we can't thank you guys enough for
Thank you.
being our buddies and helping us out and letting us learn from you guys. You guys are all amazing. Oh, hi, Linda. Linda R. Thanks for joining us. We love you. Right here, Linda R. We're gonna bring up Michelle right now.
And then, in the spirit of small van life traveling,
Yes.
we have a special guest. She's a friend from high school, so she's about 65 now.
Oh, shush. No, she isn't.
Well, I'm 60. Well, you're 64. I'm 65.
She's an outdoors person. Miss Outdoorsy. We used to camp together when we were kids. That's how far back we go. And we were camping in the dirt with tents. No luxuries when we camped. We didn't even have real fishing poles. We had to make our stuff. I'm not kidding either. Anyway, we're going to add Michelle up to the stream.
And live from the city of Wellington, Colorado. Welcome to the room. Hey, Michelle.
Look at
Cheers,
we're
everybody.
Yeah, join the party.
Cheers. What is
Cheers.
it?
Low
Is it
carb
good?
something? Low carb?
White Claw,
Oh, yeah. Those are outlawed in my house.
my stevia.
Oh, yeah, she has to do her low carb.
That's nice. Very nice. K&R is going to get me some more cigars. Yeah, please.
Get the hookup. Tell them where we need to call.
And dear Linda, no Panthers.
Linda, we love Linda. But yeah, go ahead and make fun of Derek all you want. We love it.
So what's it like in Wellington, Colorado?
Well, we're on fire. We have
Oh,
lots of
really?
fires. Yeah, I think we brought California with us.
No joke, because we're burning right now.
I'm trying to work on this. Is that
Yeah,
better?
hold on.
Where's
Oh, that's better.
That's
Oh,
way
you're
better.
too small now.
Am I
We're
too
trying
small?
different.
Hold on, let's try that.
No, you're good.
Is that
We
better?
just want to make you bigger.
What about
Okay.
that?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, way better. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Look at this. Okay.
That's what we have to do to get
We're
the camera
new.
right.
We're rookies.
Yeah, this is why we're trying it out with Michelle. So if we have another guest, we won't mess it up. We won't mess it up.
Yeah, I'm your
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Yeah. So
So
how
you
are
got
you
fires in Colorado, huh?
How are you guys doing?
Not too bad. We're away from the fires.
Yeah.
We're on a rolling blackout though, like any time.
Yeah, true story. And everybody that's here, if we blink off and we're gone, our power got shut off.
Go
We got-
Governor Newsom. Woo!
I know. Our governor is wonderful and PG&E is wonderful, so we get rolling blackouts when it's 180 outside.
Just like in Venezuela.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So lucky.
108 outside and they turn off your power. It's great.
At least we get a couple hours of air conditioning.
Right.
Unlike Venezuela.
Right.
Yeah, only
We get 2 hours. We get rationed. Stupid. It's dumb. But it is what it is. If we do blink off and we lose air conditioning, you can find us down at Pepe's Cantina down the street where they have generators, and we'll be having margaritas in the air conditioned room. Cool. Hold on, we gotta back up a second. Oh,
We're trying the. I'm gonna even go into another room and hook up so I can see how it looks from my office. So we'll have 3 people on the screen.
Oh, you are? You're gonna work
Yeah.
This is testing.
Because I have a camera in there, but I don't know what it looks like, or
That's cool.
work. Anybody? What's everybody doing tonight? Type in what you're doing on a Saturday.
I've been listening to podcasts. I love mystery podcasts.
Mystery crime.
There's one that's that just came out called The Bloodlines. And it's like, remember back in the old days when you listened to the radio and you heard the footsteps and you heard the door closing? Those
yeah.
They're
Old
really
radio.
popular.
Those old radio stories.
Oh, yeah. They're all back now. It's a big deal now. So they're
no
all
kidding.
Yeah, podcasts. So if you just go to like, the Apple Podcasts or whatever podcasts, it's called Bloodlines. Really good.
They're like the new version of, what was that? The Ellery Queen Minute Mysteries.
Yeah, like the theater, like the mystery theater or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And so it's kind of like reading a book and you let your imagination, you feel like you're in the mystery. It's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Well, tell everybody about your new RV because.
So I'm a native Californian and moved to Colorado just like everybody else did. One of the things that's neat about Colorado is I study demographics, so that's one of my pastimes. But 80,000 people a year are moving here.
80 grand.
80,000. Yeah, and so that being said, it's interesting. I mean, there's not enough houses. There's not enough housing. It's very expensive to live here, honestly.
We can all live in our vans and RVs.
Yeah. So, as you know, Tanya, and we grew up in Kern County. I'm from Lake Isabella, like Tanya is, and I raised my kids in Tehachapi, and we had the house, with the acreage and the oak trees, and my kids lived a pretty good life, But when they moved out, it was kind of time to downsize. So we sold that and moved into a cool little historic house in downtown Tehachapi. But I think I hit my expiration date on community service in Tehachapi. And yeah. I traveled out here to Colorado when I was a rec manager. I ran a rec department. And I was just super impressed with the recreation out here. I was like, whoa, and Rick and I are into that. We like paddleboarding, kayaking, anything outside. So you know what we did? We sold everything, everything. The lawnmowers, the weed eaters, the edgers. We even sold the Miracle-Gro.
Yep.
And we downsized and bought a condo. So we have a condo.
And an RV.
Because we did that, we were able to save a lot of money. And so we thought, you know what? We used to live to work. Remember those days? You lived to work. Like your life was about your job. And I promised myself and my husband that would not be the case. Because I have a tendency to really go in all 100%, right? So our motto is now is we work to live. We work to live. And we don't forget that.
Yeah,
so with that motto, we purchased a 24-foot Class C RV. It's called the Sunseeker. And it's amazing. We leave every other weekend. We go somewhere. And it doesn't even matter if we even take it into town and go grocery shopping. We go somewhere. Always.
Just
we take it.
time behind the wheel.
Huh?
Just to get some time behind the wheel.
It's just so fun. Like my husband, I don't ever think I've seen him smile as big as when he drives that.
He loves it.
He's truly happy. It's pretty cool. And all of our kids came too. So we have a son that's 26 and a daughter that's 24. And they brought their better halves. Our son just got engaged actually last week on Sunday.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, kind of neat. I mean, it's like, who knew? We're grown up, Tanya.
Right.
I know. What the heck?
they all came. So my kids are here. So we see each other at least every couple weeks. So we go somewhere in the RV. Like we even went camping with a foot of snow out. We went camping.
Well, you know that we were workaholics big time, me and you. All we did was work.
Yep.
But look at Linda says she's sitting there drinking some Mountain Dew and eating M&Ms. Oh, look at K&R said.
And Tanya can attest to this. One of the things that I've gone through, and my husband and I, is we went through a health transformation.
Yeah.
Right? Tanya's on the journey too. We have realized that, sugar and carbohydrates kill people pretty much. Worse than any disease on earth, right, Tanya?
Yeah.
And so my husband and I went through a transformation. I was getting really sick and I was getting arthritis and all kinds of issues. And I got on the keto bandwagon.
So that's why her name is Michelle Keto and RV.
Yep. Yeah. I lost 50 pounds
I know, she looks amazing.
Yeah.
You didn't lose 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Look at her.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. We aged backwards. My husband lost like 20, almost 30 pounds. Rick lost 30. I lost 50. Yeah. And our skin and it's amazing. Like,
what are you, 5 foot? 5'1"?
What?
Yeah, taller than me.
What are you, 5'1"? 5 foot?
4.
5'4".
Yeah.
How the hell did you lose 50 pounds if you're only 5'4"?
I was kind of girthy.
Not really. I saw you when you left. You weren't that.
Oh, no.
No, not when she left. Over 2 years. Over 2 years.
Oh, the 2 years.
Yeah, not since she left.
Oh, I was like, holy crap.
No.
What are you, like a number 2 pencil now?
I only lost like 17, I think, something like that.
That's pretty good, though. That's good.
And then, the cool thing is the 50 pounds you lost and the 17 pounds that she lost, I found them.
Yeah.
I found them. They're all sitting right here.
Watch out. So one of the neat things that I get to do is I get to coach people now. I coached high school basketball for 5 years, always been an athlete. And now I coach people on how to eliminate sugar and carbs from their life. It's awesome. We have in our group, Tanya, we have about almost 300 people in our keto group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. She's really good.
So keeping you busy.
Now that I hit my goal weight and I'm really pleased and the health benefits, I do a lot of intermittent fasting now. My husband fasts. We both fast every day. So that helps us a lot.
Jeez. So you don't take you don't have like cookies on your nightstand in the bed?
Well, I'm not going to say we're perfect because there are days where I'll go get a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you know how to balance it.
You gotta be human.
But you know how to balance it now.
Huh?
You know how to balance it now.
It is, and I know if I eat a little more carbs one day, I kind of back off and fast a little longer. But it has literally changed my life. Like my stress and my skin and my hair. We age backwards. I'm not kidding. It's amazing.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah, but does it mean you have to drink White Claws?
I kind of like them.
Oh my God,
Michelle
used to be a Pepsi addict. Michelle was a Pepsi addict.
I used to drink 2 44-ounce of Pepsi a day. 2.
She did all the time.
Yeah.
Linda says she loves the Mountain Dew. I know, I love the Dew too, but I can't have it anymore. I get it.
I haven't had a Pepsi since March of 2018. Is the last time I drank a soda.
Happy hour is my kind of hour. I know. Cheers. Cheers.
Yes.
Everybody cheers.
Hello.
Hello. I have a favorite low carb one. It's the lemonade one. It's the it's so good. Let me see. Do we have any in the fridge back there?
No.
Did you drink them all?
I didn't drink. Oh, you can look
yes,
in this fridge.
Yes, I know you see.
We might have some in this fridge. I don't know.
So Derek, how you doing?
The truly lemonades, but the different flavors. It's like this. It's a truly lemonade, but different flavors.
We drink Truly too. They're
Yeah,
at
it's the same
Costco.
thing.
We like Truly because they're at Costco.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this one, the lemonades, there's like 5 different flavors.
Oh,
It's better than the regulars.
okay. I'll have to try
Yeah,
that.
look for the lemonades.
This man right here.
You don't need to add anything to these. Oh, we got a new person. Yeah.
But anyway, so
That's what I'm talking about.
So-
4 roses.
So I want to tell you guys where we've been in our RV this year. It was so fun. So
Yes.
we went to Grand Tetons National Park. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
very nice.
Yeah. We didn't want to come home. We went paddle boarding on a lake that was so clear. It's the Jackson Lake. It was so clear you could see the giant trout in there. It was amazing.
Oh, no joke.
Oh yeah, it was so
We have to
amazing.
go. We're going to go when we hit
It's so
Colorado.
beautiful. So then we did that. We've been to Steamboat Springs already. We floated the river. That was a good time. One of our favorite places to go here in Colorado, because we're in northern Colorado. So I'm about
Right.
30 minutes from Cheyenne. So
Yep.
we're up there. One of the places I like to go is called Lori State Park. It's a big reservoir, Horsetooth Reservoir. And one of the things, the reason why we got a 24-foot RV is because we want to be able to park in regular parking spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's really important.
That's why we got the
wanna-
van.
It's really important to us. I want to be able to park it in a downtown, on the side of the street. I don't want to have to be like this monstrosity that you can't go anywhere, right? I want to park at Walmart. I want to be able to camp.
Exactly.
I want to be able to camp at Walmart, So anyway, we take it all the time. So we've like to float. We have a river here called the Pooter River.
The what?
The Pooter.
Pooter?
Can you-
Seriously?
Can you spell that?
The Pooter. Anybody else know of a Pooter River?
Yeah, I think I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, Poudre. It's French. Pooter.
Pout.
Dre. Yeah, the Pooter River. Yeah. Anyway, so we like to go float that. You get the inner tubes. Everybody has inner tubes. And even in Fort Collins, they created a whole whitewater park. So you get to ride your inner tubes down this really cool. You can kayak, it's cool.
Everybody has to put that on their list, their travel list.
Yeah. The Pooter.
Everybody needs to hit the Pooter River.
Oh my gosh, that's the best.
Oh yeah.
Pooter.
The what?
So that's why we got a small one. And it has a little pop out in the kitchen so we can fit all the kids. And it actually, when you put the pop out, it's big in there.
Great.
It doubles in size. Yeah, it's cool. So
We told our kids they have to bring their own tent. I told my kids we have to camp our whole lives. They have to.
yeah, mine do. They're not allowed.
Yeah, I'm like, bring your own tent.
BYOT.
Oh.
BYOT.
BYOT. Bring your own tent.
Exactly. Not
And
staying in mine.
I don't think we said hi to everybody. Ivy, Forge, and Homestead, thanks for joining us. Emma Rush and KNR, we said hi to earlier. We definitely Linda.
Who?
Can you see the chat, Michelle?
Huh?
Can you see the chat? I don't know if you can see the chat or not.
What I did is I turned on my laptop so I can see the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because in case
What?
most of the time if somebody asks you a question, I'll put it up on the screen and you'll be able to see it.
Oh. Yeah,
Or
but
we'll
if
just
you
say it
have
out loud.
questions, I'm happy to answer any questions. Do you have any questions, Tanya?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, do you like Colorado better than California? Because you've been here, I know.
Well, okay. How do I say this?
Yeah.
I like the lifestyle here better. Like I love so I'm gonna tell you something. Kern County is a pretty conservative county. So are parts of Colorado, especially northern Colorado. It's pretty conservative as you get closer to Cheyenne or you get more east, But one thing that I'm impressed with is that they will tax themselves to have more open space and trails and recreation. So that was cool to me. They will even be in very, because a lot of times conservatives won't vote any tax in, right?
No.
And I respect that, because a lot of people don't trust the government, right? But here in Colorado, recreation is 100% priority, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. And I'm impressed with these. We have beautiful rec centers, these gorgeous rec centers with like slides and pools and huge like trails along the river for like 30 miles of trail. You know, you can ride your bike. Derek, you could take your wheelchair and have a blast. It's awesome.
I would dig it.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Bama Rush.
Bike, Derek, you could ride your hand-powered bike.
Yeah.
It's hundreds of miles of paved trail. It's beautiful.
Wow.
And so that right there was more important to me than what California doesn't make that a priority. It's interesting.
No.
And even Kern County, I mean, Kern County has a lot going for it, but I think they need to set some priorities on recreation. Even up in Lake Isabella, you know, they should have done a lot more up there, right, along the river, and they had so much opportunity, and it feels like they just didn't make that a priority. And
it's never been a priority.
It is here, even though it's pretty conservative.
Yeah. Hi, Tracy, born again farm girl. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. We appreciate it.
Hey, speaking of non-priorities, I know you're a big fan of the high-speed rail program we have here in California.
Me?
Yeah.
Look at her. No, she isn't.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. If you know, I've voted for that. Tanya, you probably did too, because we were told it was going to be so affordable and it's going to be amazing. I voted for it. Prop 1A, I voted for it. And that was the last time I ever did that.
Listen to them.
Ever. I was young. We were so Hey, Cody. Hi, Cody.
Cody. Hey. Thanks for stopping in. Saying hi.
Yeah. But here, if we would have spent that, what, $90 billion, you know?
Yeah,
on
it's at $90 billion.
Trails.
At $90 billion, we could have bought a whole lot of open land, kept it pristine.
Yes. Oh,
and
one more thing. Here, no one litters, ever.
Yes, Tracy, born again farm girl. Yes, it is being destroyed. It's sad. That's what we're. Yeah.
It's
nobody litters. Yeah, no one litters in Colorado. It's like there's no graffiti, and well, besides the Capitol down in Denver, they jacked that up. Sorry.
Oh, you mean the urban area?
Yeah, but here in the rural, like along the freeway, you don't see any trash ever.
Right.
Even on the trails.
Now, is that because they're not littering, or because the transportation department's on it?
Or are they more respectful?
People don't litter.
Oh, they just don't litter?
No, it's like.
Oh, you know how it is here. There's trash everywhere. Everywhere.
There's no garbage. You don't see even the homeless people don't litter.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Right?
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I mean,
we talk about that all the time, because one thing, like on Highway 58, you know, going down from Tehachapi, there's garbage all through the median and just trash. Not here, ever, like ever.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I wish people would do that. Save our land, because our land's beautiful.
The only thing people complain about is that some people don't pick after their dogs.
Their dogs.
But I mean,
that's everywhere.
About, like one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Minor.
Oh, hi, Full Time Dream. Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
So yeah, that's one thing we appreciate here, is that people take the lifestyle super chill too. Like going on vacation, no one bothers you on vacation. Like if you say I'm going on vacation, like literally, it's sacred up here. Being away from work, and because I have 9 bosses, so
9 bosses.
Yeah, because I work for a board, and no one bothers you. Like they respect it, and they take time out. Everyone is into vacation. It's like, because they know if you work hard, you play hard, and you work harder, right?
Hey, when I was a nurse, nobody got vacation. Were you kidding?
Oh no, it's a priority here. It's amazing. I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
people need time to recharge.
No, actually, the schools give you a vacation, but when I was at the hospital, heck no.
No. Yeah.
Very cool.
Those are the things I appreciate here. But we get hail. We don't get earthquakes.
Like California.
We don't get earthquakes, and we don't get wind, because I'm from Tehachapi, where the wind blew every damn day on Earth, right? We don't get that, but we get hail and thunderstorms almost every day. It's beautiful.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Tracy, oh, hello. She said, let's see, Hampton Roads area of Virginia near the coast. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Hampton Roads a few times. Hell, I was stationed in Norfolk for a while.
Yeah.
So next year, when you buy an RV, you're not allowed to go on an airplane on vacation to anywhere, because once you own an RV, that's your life. You know what I mean? Right. You don't get to go anyway. I really want to go to the beach really bad, and I'm like, where can we go? So next summer, March, we're going to go to the Keys. We're driving to the Florida Keys, and we're going
to. That's a good one though, because I've never been anywhere on the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to go down. We're going to leave here, and then we're going to go to Tennessee. I have a friend in Tennessee, and then we're going to head down. I have a girlfriend that's buying property in Jackson, somewhere in the coast, in the Gulf, and then we're going to head down to the Keys and stay for 4 days down there, because it's the same horizontal as the Bahamas, so it's the same climate as the Bahamas.
Yeah, Key West is the southern part of the United States.
Yep, and everyone rides their bikes. As you know, I love bicycles.
Yeah.
And so everybody rides their bikes everywhere. So you park at your RV spot. And it's not cheap though. Oh my God. To go there, do you know what it costs to stay a night in the Keys? $150 a night.
For like an RV park? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But if you stay in a hotel, it's like $500 a night, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited. That's gonna be our big trip next year. Oh, and this year we're going for my birthday in September. We're going to Telluride.
Nice.
So
there won't be any snow.
No, but it's so beautiful. Have you heard about Telluride? It's kind of like the Alps of the United States. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Jaggedy. Yeah. So we're going there in September. It's on the western slope of the Rockies.
Yeah.
We're on the eastern slope. So the western, the side we're on, if you look at the mountains, it's real hilly. It's not real pointy like you would see the Sierras. Yeah. But the western slope is like the Sierras. Yeah. So we're going to go there for 4 days to Telluride. I have a friend that owns a house from Tehachapi there.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, good. I'm glad you love it, because, it's kind of hard to get out of here, to get out of California, but everybody's doing it.
So do you hear about the new tax they want to do to people for 10 years if you leave, if you're a government?
Yeah.
Worker?
Oh my gosh.
I saw that.
They want to tax you for 10 years. I'm like,
if you generated wealth or profit in California, this assemblyman put forward a bill. He wants to tax you for 10 years after, even if you move away out of state.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Because I know everybody's leaving in droves, really.
Come on, guys.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
It seems silly.
So in the chat, how many of you are full-time, like actually RVing full-time?
Oh.
I see full-time. I'm guessing that one's full-time.
So our retirement plan is Rick and I are going to be camp hosts.
Oh, that's what a lot of people are doing. That is awesome.
Yeah. That's not a bad gig.
That's a good gig.
I will be the concierge, so I'll tell them all the great places to go.
Yeah.
And Rick's
going to do the handyman. Rick will do the handyman.
Wine tasting. We'll have wine tasting.
Cocktail hour.
And then Rick will be the guy that rakes the campsite and makes sure your ashes are all nice. He'll
That's
love
a
it.
cool plan. That's a cool plan. If you can do get it like at somewhere big like Yellowstone.
See, full time is
Yeah,
working
you
part time,
go.
full time. That's what I
So
thought.
like in the summer, I don't want to go too far for my kids, so we'll probably do some state parks here in Colorado.
Yeah.
Because if we have a wedding, hopefully we have a baby sometimes.
Yeah, I knew Ivey's Forge and Homestead was not an RV channel, but they like to watch RV channels.
I got
But
you.
full time dream, they're part time, working to be full time, like a lot of people are. We're part time as well, but we're more part time because of our medical issues. So we have to have a home base because lots of procedures, lots of doctor's appointments, VA appointments.
Because
supplies.
Tanya's a train wreck.
Because I am a train wreck.
Me myself.
You were hit by a train?
Yeah, right. I was a worse train wreck than I am now, but so I'm
way better now, Tanya.
I'm way better than I was, but I still am a train wreck.
Yeah, but I think cutting
Oh,
the sugar.
Darlene. Hi, Darlene.
I think you cutting all the sugar and carbs too helps.
Yeah.
I think it helps. I think it definitely helps.
And
Now-
you eat all the meat you want. Hello.
Pretty much. Pretty damn much. It's all meat and vegetables right now.
Bama Rush says, my wife, they said, let's see, is this supposed to show? Oh, there it is. My wife and I might buy a camper to live in or build our home when we buy some land.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what Michelle did that at the beginning, but it wasn't a camp. You had a trailer you lived in to build your home at the beginning, right?
Well, we bought a property with a 12 by 60 1972 Hillcrest.
Yeah. She had
A
an
mobile.
old trailer
We
on
were
her
mobile
first.
home people.
Yeah, and well, her house got built. She lived in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did that when they were first married.
Look at, and if you travel the Hampton Roads,
Good home cooked meal. That's nice. And also do
That
blacksmith
is.
class for free for a veteran. He's a veteran. He would love that.
blacksmith class.
Yeah. It'd be awesome.
Dude,
I
I
don't know
would
if
do-
I want to go too far for my kids.
Right.
Tanya, it's hard. I think you guys should move up to northern, like up in Reno area. You'd like it. It's nice and dry.
I know where my daughter just moved. It's awesome.
Yeah.
As long
I
as
love
it's not 108.
It's not.
Like
they're
today.
they're cooler there. 10
Yeah.
degrees cooler,
Yeah.
at least.
I would do a
My
blacksmith class.
niece, so my niece, Larissa, lives in Mammoth in the summer, and she lives in Nevada in the winter on Pyramid Lake. Out there's a huge, huge lake. Yeah, they're sport fishermen, and he takes people out on they
On the
go
lake?
fishing with them. Yeah,
Yeah, that's very
they,
cool.
they catch like fish that are like 2 feet long. They're huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
people
don't
pay
think I've ever-
$800 a day to go fishing.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
How much?
$800 a day to fish.
What?
Yeah.
You know how much fish I could buy at the grocery store for
They don't even
$800?
get to keep them. They throw them back.
Oh, jeez, forget it.
It's all about the photo op. I'm sorry, but
Oh, God.
No, see, for me, it's all about the tacos, the fish tacos that I make afterwards.
Oh, gosh.
That's all That's all I want.
yeah.
Darlene says she has severe rheumatoid arthritis and she's trying not to eat sugar.
So
Well, we know about that.
Tell her about our keto group. We have a keto group that we can coach you, and tell Darlene, you need to get on YouTube and put rheumatoid arthritis keto, because rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammation disease. It's inflammation of your joints, and we all know this, right? So if you cut the carbs and sugar, your inflammation will go down naturally. Because I was getting arthritis really bad in my hands, in my back. And when I quit sugar, it all went away. So
It'll at least help you feel better for sure.
like a million times. You sleep, you have dreams like you never had. Yeah. So anyway, Darlene, if you need any help, reach out to Tanya and she'll hook you up. Her and I co-moderate a keto group.
Oh, that's the one on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah,
Almost 300 people. I have a new. I'm coaching 2 people right now. Personally, I call them every other day, and they check in with me, and I make sure they're eating the right food. And they tell me they have a headache. I'm like, you need more salt. You know, that stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, well, I'm gonna let you guys go.
I'll shrink you down.
Yeah, shrink me down. I'm gonna go. But yeah. Oh, my mom is watching. Hi, Carol.
Oh, she is? I don't see her.
just scroll
Yeah,
down.
she
New
just texted
comments.
me. Say hi, Mom.
Oh, she texted?
She texted me.
Oh,
She
yeah.
Tanya.
She's watching, one of the watchers I don't see on the chat.
Yeah, you have to have an account. If you can't chat unless you have an account.
Yeah.
I got you.
Anyway, my mom and sister just came out here, and we took them in the RV. And her girls, Carolyn's girls, they stayed an extra week longer with us, and we took them to Steamboat and stayed at the state park up there. They had a blast. It was
Right.
so. Yeah.
That's cool.
Summer should be all about fun, and summer here is coveted because we have real winter, like real winter.
Yeah,
We got severe
exactly.
winter.
Yeah. We
And that,
just
you know, it's funny.
snowshoe all winter.
That's the only time I've been to Colorado was in the winter.
Oh no, the
Oh,
summer
no. Come in the
are
summer.
coveted. We have the most beautiful summer like right now. It's
Yeah.
so gorgeous. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we ski. The VA took us to Aspen to do the
The,
veteran ski
Ski.
clinic in the
That's
winter.
cool.
yeah.
It is very cool. Great program, but it's cold. Won't lie, it's cold.
It's a dry cold. So I have.
I heard.
So when the COVID first started, you know, vitamin D is the best defense for any type of sickness, right?
Yeah.
And so when the COVID started, it was like what, March here, and there's days it was 8 degrees outside.
Oh,
Ugh.
And
wow.
you know what? I could wear a tank top and sit on my patio with the morning sun, and it could be 8 degrees, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Hello.
it's
Hello,
real
Ben.
dry. It's real dry here.
Very much. When it snows, it tends to be not humid at all.
It's beautiful,
It is
and it's that
dry.
powder. It's powdered like you've never.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful. You can't even make a snowball. It's so dry.
Hello, Boone.
Like trying to make a snowball with beach sand.
It is. It doesn't. It crunches, but it won't pack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. it's super-
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks, Shel.
Thanks for helping
Say hi
us.
to Rick.
I will.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye. What? I don't know what that means.
X.
Oh, there we go.
Interesting.
We're trying to figure out this stuff.
Or just play it by ear.
Yeah, we were seeing how to bring people up and how it works, and but let's see what catch up on the comments. So Boone came in. Hi, Boone. Great for skiing. Yeah, great for skiing.
Very much.
Just waved at screen. Yeah, because we don't know. We don't have any how to figure out how to put moderators up. So we just
I am the moderator.
yeah, we don't know what to. It doesn't. I don't know how to do moderators. So here we are, just talking to
Oh.
the screen.
That's very cool, dude.
Wait, the Beard Up Challenge 2020.
Yeah, so he's a vet,
Building.
and they're helping him build up the shop.
Oh, see
So
that's
help
cool.
vets learn the craft.
How cool is that? That's
Bro,
really cool.
You ever see Barnwood Builders TV show on Discovery where they rescue all the cabins and the barns and stuff? And they had a good episode on where these guys went to the blacksmith and he was teaching them about forging and hammering metal. And dude, that's cool. I don't know if I can do it because I got about a hand and a half, but it would be cool.
Hand and a half. I always say you have half a hand.
Yeah, I got a hand and a half.
Well, one hand doesn't work at all.
This
hardly.
hand is 90%, and this hand is 60%.
Yeah.
That's makes a hand and a
Oh,
half.
okay.
I'm a mathematician.
Okay, whatever. Look at Bama Rush. Anyone else should be small? She mentioned dreams. Yeah, because she's been a workaholic her entire life, like you wouldn't believe. Like severe, working 7 days a week. Yeah, she deserves a drink.
She's one of those go-getters.
Real big go-getter. Like everybody in the town knows you. You do everything for everybody. That type.
She wasn't good at high school basketball, though.
Oh, please. She was even a coach. She did everything.
I remember coming back from Mojave one time basketball, and she flirted with me. That's not, come on.
Oh,
man.
please.
I was an innocent.
Right. I bet you flirted with her. The real story is he flirted with Michelle.
Never happened.
Right. The real story. We all know it. We know that that's the true story.
And it's funny the things you remember from 100 years ago.
I know.
So yeah, it is what it is. Sorry, honey. Don't hit Michelle.
I know how you are.
I know, right?
Sweet. Yeah, I know exactly how he is.
Been this way my whole life.
So I'm gonna jump to the other.
Okay, are we gonna try this?
I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna jump to the other monitor.
All right. So talk about Van being dropped off.
We did that.
And thanking. Oh, you want to thank non-content?
Yes, there's several non-content creators on here. Darlene is one.
Those that don't have channels and they're not content creators, thank you, because you're here because you want to be. It's very cool.
Yes.
Simply cannot define it, can't describe it in adequate terms.
Yes.
And this week we already said we had 200 subs and 2,000 views. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit the
thumbs up.
Oh, you know what? We were going to say earlier, there are some channels that have hit their 1,000 subscribers, but they have not hit their watch hours. So these channels need to be played, like play their playlist at night or in the background or whenever. And we play playlists every night. Like you can put it on low volume or something and play the playlist of the person, and it helps their watch hours. So we have these channels, and if you know of any more, then type them in. But we have Jerry Holly that needs watch hours, Honey and Me, Roy and Becky's Travels, Mike and MJ's RV Adventures, His Way Homestead, Bob's Adventures on Wheels, Happy Place Camping, and Johnny's Journey.
Johnny's Jonnies.
Johnny's, yeah, there's two different Johnny's that's almost the same. And if any of you guys need subscribers or need your playlist watched hours listed,
subs, hit us up.
I'm pretty sure on everybody that's in our chat we're already subscribers of.
We'll do everything we can, which is not much, bro. I don't know how much it is. We're just two podunk hillbillies from Bakersfield.
We are, but we can play people's channels and watch their content. And everybody all of our friends, or everybody we made friends with, all their content's awesome anyway. So there's it's easy to watch if it's good content, and everybody has good content. Linda R., we're very thankful that you're here too.
Ivey's, you're on. Yeah, you're on.
We'll come over. We'll definitely come over and check that out. That'd be amazing. Michelle's back on chat. That's Michelle.
Yeah, we know. The cat's out of the bag, lady.
Yeah, when you mean when Derek was flirting with you in high school?
Or vice versa.
Oh, please.
100 years ago. Come on.
We've only been married for 4 years, so whatever went on before our 4 years is all fine.
I waited my entire life
to find me?
for this woman right here next to me.
Don't you think
Because-
he's an angel? You think, yeah, he's not
I
an angel.
I am with a crystal clear, almost invisible halo.
Right.
an
It
angel.
is invisible. There's no halo up here. Where's the horn should be up there.
Stop being mean to me. Stop being mean to me. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ivey's. We'll definitely check it out. And Linda says, ask KNR about moderators.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every person, no.
I don't know if we have to do something to our settings or what, because
Oh, thank you, Linda.
oh, thank you. That's so nice. We
Yeah.
try to be real. We're real. We're just normal, everyday train wrecks. Normal, everyday train wrecks. That's us.
Big train wrecks.
If you see me twitching, it's my normal twitching. People are probably like, what is she doing? It's a plan. Exactly. It's when he pulls out of his pocket. Okay.
It is
He pulls it out of his pocket and puts it up there whenever
Yes,
he wants to rub it in my face.
clear plastic. You just can't see it. Oh, good Lord, oh Lordy. Yeah, see?
Everybody in this chat right now is moderators because they're all saying hi to each other and being the best ever without any official title. They're just awesome people. They're just saying hi to everybody and so nice. Good answer. This guy.
Say my first rodeo.
I know, it's not his first rodeo. Yeah, we're not fake people, you can tell. We tell it how it is. Sometimes we get ourselves in trouble.
Never been in trouble a day in my life. Never
Well,
been in trouble a day in my life.
we
'Cause
do get our hands slapped for little things here and there.
Because YouTube is a communist organization that
No.
won't let us play music.
Stop it. No, they won't even let us play music in our background. We got in trouble. They said that we were using content, somebody else's content or whatever, and we're just singing along and having a good time. But
Cool, man.
so apparently we can't rock out to music if they can hear it, if they can
Right.
identify it.
But if I could put in some earbuds and nobody can hear it and I can sing, then there shouldn't be a whole lot of trouble. I mean, there shouldn't be a lot of problem with it.
Lucky dog. Okay, good. Yes, I tried. I did try to do that, and I didn't know if it worked or not. I was hoping you would be okay with that.
Oh, you don't even ask?
Well, I mentioned it before, but
I didn't know anything about this.
But I was on there fooling around, and I wanted to see if it worked. So it's good to know it did work. Because, like, I was like, I need somebody to be on here because I cannot talk and type at the same time. It just doesn't work. Yes, I'm a train wreck, and it's hard to talk and type at the same time. She has a wrench. Okay, good. If
What's
you
a
mind,
wrench?
And you don't want to, if you don't want the wrench, then just let us know.
What's a wrench?
It lets them be a moderator and kick people off and talk to people and do stuff that if things get out of control or people come in
It's
that
like the
are,
blue check on social media.
yeah.
I mean, someone is official.
Well, it just means that they can help and they can kick people out if things get out of control and stuff like that.
Do things get out of control?
Well, people jump on that are
Has
not
anybody
so
had
nice.
problems?
People jump on and they're not so nice.
I know in this day and age when we have keyboard warriors, people can be rude and and a little aggressive
Yeah.
sometimes. But has anyone that really had a problem where they got to boot somebody?
Well, the other nights, one of the channels had a major problem.
Really?
Yes. A bunch of trolls came in and were really mean. So
Oh, the trolls.
the trolls. See, yeah, she said she was happy to moderate. So Yeah, that's why I
Thank
went there
you.
and I tried to set it
Appreciate
up,
that
but I didn't
very
know if
much.
it worked because I really am new to this. So we didn't know if the wrench showed up or what. Like, but thank you so much because yeah, I guess the reason why we were just kind of doing it on our own, but then we heard of another channel that had some problems, and yeah, got spammed or got trolls and just people being ugly for no reason. So we don't want
See,
that to happen.
It's a funny why. So people just troll just to be pricks because they're behind a computer screen.
Apparently, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's what I'm getting, right?
You know how it
So
is
it-
when some of the feeds on Facebook and you get, people are not so nice and stuff like that. It's like that.
See, trolls are an issue.
Yeah,
just don't
see,
get it.
They said you get trolls.
You know, I'm old enough to remember that when you had a problem with somebody and they ran their mouth, we settled it.
We settled it. Yeah, as the channel grows, it'll get worse. Yeah. We're used to, I mean, we will tell them straight to the camera, that they are, we'll tell them straight to the camera that they're pricks. We will, but then we wouldn't know how to kick them out.
So yeah, I
We
mean,
would have to hit delete.
and I'm new to the internet thing. I mean, I social media a little bit, and so is it inappropriate for me to suggest that we meet at
Back alley.
an appropriate place and time and settle our differences?
Oh, that's hilarious. You in the
We could-
wheelchair.
We could have a spirited discourse
Imagine him in the wheelchair rolling up on somebody and
throttling somebody by
that
the neck.
would be so friggin' funny. They're thinking some guy's coming that they're gonna beat up, and here comes Derek rolling in the wheelchair. Derek rolling down the alley. That guy would be like, "Oh my gosh, what?"
God. YouTube by swearing.
See, they have 900 and they get trolls.
You know what? I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah,
Full-time
they
dream.
get us in trouble. Yeah. See, they get trolls. They have 900.
Yeah.
See, we're too little to get trolls yet.
I hadn't thought about
Then get
trolls on your
channel.
channel saying stuff that violates
YouTube
terms of
standards.
use and getting you in trouble. Yeah, I gotta get that.
Oh, true story. Yeah, because we're so young, our channel's so little that we've only been doing this 2 months or something. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I just don't understand. I kind of just come on.
I know we don't understand people doing mean things, but that's just us. Spirited discourse. That's what he calls it.
That's what
he calls it. Back in the day.
And I'll even let you open this spirited discourse. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to reply with a right hook.
Right. You'll just run him down in the wheelchair. Let's get real.
Don't let me get a hold of you.
He'll run you down, run you over. You'd be like, oh, what did you say in the other video the other day we made? You were going to
smash your shins.
smash him into the shins.
I'll run right into your shins.
Yeah, in our video about disabilities, Derek said he'd run right into your shins if you felt sorry for him. So don't ever feel sorry for Derek because he'll run you into the shins, hurt your shins.
Friend moderator, it's your job, mate. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah. Ever since that day, I mean, I was like, I better check out kind of how to do this. So I did go to my YouTube settings and I guess I figured it out because there's a wrench. So yay.
Seems to be working.
Yeah. So, because who knows if we get any.
Yeah, that sucks right there. Lose your channel because of.
Yeah, no good.
So can we have troll police?
Oh, so look at Arkansas Woodcutter had a couple of trolls, just kept booting them out. Yeah, you gotta block them, I guess, huh? Block them.
Joe, awesome one. Have a good night, buddy.
Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, we
That's
appreciate it.
awesome. We appreciate it.
Get some sleep.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, somewhere else it's not. It's still light here. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
don't understand either.
I don't want to be mean. I just want to beat the understanding out of you. I mean, why you feel like this is even appropriate? And I guess I've answered my own question. They feel like they can do this because there's no repercussions.
Yeah, that's true. They're behind the keyboard and who knows where, and yeah, and all you can do is block them and kick them out.
I made some poor decisions in my youth. I learned from them.
But you were never a troll.
No, but here's a true story. I ran my mouth a couple times, and I had a couple fellas straighten me out. We had spirited discourse, and I had a dentist appointment the next day. It's cool. It's good. It's over. It's a learning experience.
So you got your teeth knocked out.
Once.
He got his teeth knocked out. He got his clock ring.
I've had my look, and I got an 18.5-inch neck. I'm before the wheelchair, I was a fairly good sized fella, and that really does not lend well to a kid who's immature and just a punk. It is. I made some poor decisions, ran my mouth off to the wrong people a couple of times, and put me in check. And it was probably one of the best experiences I ever had in my youth. It is absolutely so. Yeah, I don't get the troll thing. Long story short. But maybe.
But they'll be there. There's not so nice people in the world. We know that. Which one are you laughing at? Yes, Gina. Found life with Gina. You can't dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a ball, or if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's funny.
Great movie. Great movie.
That's funny.
Yeah, a blacksmith shop that's wheelchair friendly.
Oh yeah, you can chat offline.
Yeah, we definitely will. We definitely will. What do you think about smelting? There was, and it's such a weird.
I don't even know what that means.
It's such a weird archaic trade. Somehow I watched the Barnwood Builder show, which I got on, and that's why I built the partition in my garage is barnwood. And then we watched the blacksmith show, and that led me into smelting. And I've got a lot of jewelry. I'm thinking about melting down the silver and the gold. I don't know if does that tie into blacksmithing? Because I mean, forge, high heat, melting metals.
I don't know.
I think it's a cool thing.
Very cool.
If I could have a couple bars of precious metal in my safe, it could be a good thing. Very good thing.
It said it got bell rang a few times too. Teaches you what not to do exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
It's a good learning experience. Your people skills improve quickly. Very quickly. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Who's it? Yes, ma'am, Linda.
Yeah, it's funny about the thumbs up and down. It's still a contact with your channel. Doesn't matter if it's a thumbs up or if somebody puts a thumbs down, you don't get penalized for it. It's still
really?
an interaction with your channel. Yeah.
And
that's funny, huh?
It's the same value
they count
of
it,
interaction.
Yeah, in their algorithms.
Huh.
They don't penalize you for a thumbs down.
This seems kind of silly.
It's just weird. It's an interaction.
That seems silly. Of course, I'm not the internet guru. What are we watching here?
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. But what's the Silicon Valley?
I don't. Oh,
The
Facebook.
tech.
Oh, the tech.
The social media. I'm not the guru.
No.
I don't even know what a computer is.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I have to teach him things. Blasted himself in the face. What?
Been there, my friend. Been there. Although I've got a melon the size of, I don't know, some small towns.
He does. Look at that big
Yeah,
head.
I got a noggin.
I got a tiny head compared to your big head. Look at the camera.
Yeah, so yeah. I got a big noggin, and I've taken some hits. But each one is a lesson.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try the other camera.
Okay. Oh, here, put some in that.
You want something?
Yeah, last one.
Last
It's got to be my last one.
Which one are you drinking?
Evan Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, my glass is dry. I got the boss getting me more. She does that. She's nice like that.
Well, we're home. We never got power outage. Tell them we're gonna have rolling. The people that weren't there, they're rolling power outage.
Yeah, true story. And here's an update. If we blink off, if we go dark, it's not because we were upset with you or being rude, but the local power company, Pacific Gas and Electric, has been ordered by the State of California Independent Services Operator, the guys who supervise the electrical grid, to do rolling blackouts. And California is under a rolling blackout mandate right now because it's 108 and people are sucking up the electricity. So, long story short, if we go black, then you'll know why. So I'm looking at questions here. It doesn't matter. Both are good. Oh, dang, glass is dry. Be right back. Four Roses is calling. Yeah. I wasn't skinny. I was just a mouth. Arrogant prick. I was. Full time. Good night, sir. Have a good one. Oh. So we're going to do a little experiment here. Tanya's going to go into the next room where she's got her camera set up to see if we can do the dual, kind of like bring her up from the basement like we did with Michelle. But we don't know if it'll work from the next room because we're new at this. Let's see what happens. She said she sent the link to herself earlier. I don't know. You ever get the feeling you just work here, you don't make policy? So, let's see, I'm breaking news. Hey, look at that. How come I didn't have to bring you in? You're just on the screen. I thought I was in charge of popping you on the screen. You can't hear anything, can you? Tanya, you can't hear anything, huh? So, Tanya can't hear anything, so I want everybody to know that she told me that I was the sexiest man in the world. And that if I was to die, that no man would ever measure up to me. So I just thought it's important that while she's here and can hear everything I'm saying, I get that out to everyone. Huh, babe? Huh?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
You hear everything. Huh.
Can you hear me? Because I couldn't hear a thing.
So you can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just telling him the story of what you were telling me the other night. So,
What?
all right, Tony's back on. And, you know, everything's, whoops.
Let's see if it works. Can you see everything good?
Yes. Everything's fantastic, honey. Hey, nice plant.
Yeah, my lucky plant.
See, now they can hear you. So go ahead and did you want to tell them the story?
What story?
The one you were telling me the other night about how I was the sexiest man you've ever met in your life.
Look at him.
Oh, was that was just between us?
Yeah, look at that light. I got some kind of light in my face.
That's from that's sunlight coming through the blinds.
Yeah, there. A little bit better.
It's just on your forehead.
Look at, I move over here and I got like light down my face.
Sit up straight.
I'm trying. That's funny.
The camera's better in the basement.
This is actually just my phone. So we were just trying to see if I'm somewhere else, how it would look, like if I am traveling somewhere or not home with him at the exact same time, how it would work out.
And it's a better camera.
On the phone.
Yeah, this one on the desktop.
Well, you got a crappy computer.
Why are you so hurtful to me all the time?
That's funny. It looks different. It does look different over here than it does in there.
Even when I'm looking at the screen here, yours is clear. Yours is much clearer. So yeah, your phone has a better camera than the desktop does.
So at least the phone, it works.
Yeah.
Now tell me if I click on this to be able to type and comment if you hear something that's interfering with it.
Lucky dog. Thank you guys. Oops, I bumped it twice. My bad.
Okay, so there's no interference if I'm typing on this other thing, right? You don't hear anything.
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Because I can type on my tablet, and the camera's still up there.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine. Oh.
So the lighting's better in this room because I have that glass door.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. It's 7 here, man, and the sun. We still got about an hour of sunlight left. So I got it. The window in front of me is open. No, it's the lighting. It's the lighting.
Yeah, your room, that one doesn't have very much light, like natural light. Okay, so I typed from this one, and it worked.
Can you share a link though?
To bring somebody else up? No. You have to do that.
Don't put that pressure on me. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, look, I can point the phone down. Yeah, I can yeah. Yeah, it's decent in here. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. It's like
If I look at my tablet, which I'm looking away from the camera, then there's a delay.
It's a true story. This is all first steps for us, man.
Yeah, we're trying. We're just trying. Yeah, we wanted to test it out and see how it went. It's all new. We just started doing this. This is our third one or something? Third or fourth one?
I don't know. They all run together. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Yeah, no, not really. This is pretty cool. This is kind of cool, man. So
Okay. Lucky Dog gave it. Oh, see on this one I can see the wrench. I couldn't see the wrench on our side.
What wrench?
See, Lucky Dog has a wrench when I'm looking at it over here.
Yeah,
but
I know.
when we're looking at it on the computer, there's no wrench. You don't see a wrench, right?
I don't see any wrenches anywhere.
No, yeah. See, there's not a wrench on when we're on that computer for some reason. But over here, Lucky Dog says, when you share a link for folks to come up, make sure you can see their face in the basement before you bring them up, because trolls have been brought up by accident.
Nice. That's good.
That is definitely good advice. Yeah, my VW pics, I love them. Yeah. This is like that actually where he's at is his man cave. That's why it's dark and stuff. It's like his man cave in there.
It's like the man cave that I never get to use because there's always people in here.
Right, not me.
Whatever. My wife spends more time in my man cave than I do.
Yeah.
Come on. She likes it. She's like Mikey in Life Cereal. She likes it.
Ivey's Forge and Homestead says they like watching a new kiddo take the first steps. That is us. We are new. We're newbies. We tell everybody we're the newbies. We're the newbies.
Yes, it's a learning process.
Boy, you can see get my shoulder and my neck though.
Put your neck brace on.
I know. I need to put my neck brace on. It's somewhere in here.
Ranch is on. This is all stuff that I've.
Okay, so you can't see the wrench from the StreamYard app. You have to see it on YouTube.
Only, okay.
Okay, yes. I am looking at the YouTube chat. So that explains it. Okay, see? That's why we didn't know that. I didn't know if I set that right. Because I couldn't see the wrench.
Oh. This is all right. We're getting it. I tell you what, we will get the hang of this.
Yes.
We will get the hang of this. Hopefully before, I don't know, the year 2045.
Yeah, you can join. You want the link, Ivey's Forge?
Dude, bring it on. I don't know how to do a link. What are you talking about?
We're killing it, Michelle says. Killing it with newbiness.
Yeah, we're killing it. If you're looking for a way to not do the live stream, we are killing it.
Yeah, right now I have YouTube open on mute. That's why I can see the chat.
So how are you going to drop this link?
It's on the side. I'll have to show you how to do it.
I'll
show you. I got to come back to show them.
I don't need your help. I work for Google, some other computer people. Banners, comments.
Here I am back from the other room. Back.
Where's that? Invite.
Yes. There, invite.
Bottom left. Yep.
And then you copy this.
What do you say? Clip the kick. No, it says copy clip.
Yeah, and then you
Exit out. Yep.
then put it right here.
Paste.
There you go.
Not yet.
It's coming. And then you can shrink me down, shrink mine down, and pull that.
How do I
him
shrink
up
that down?
To kick me out right there.
How does that do?
Just remove.
All right.
There, kick him out.
And next on the list is Ivey's Fortune Homestead.
Look
The
at
man
that.
is gonna teach me how to be a blacksmith, dude, brother.
Hey,
Bro, what's happening?
hey, there we go.
Hey, this is all new. Let me apologize up front because this is new and I am not a tech person.
Salute.
Salud, brother. That's awesome. Hey, so I noticed that you got the ear things in. Does it help?
Yeah. So normally the earbud, if you have multiple people that are in your channel,
Yeah.
and you have the StreamYard app along with the YouTube app, mute, because you will get a like an echo.
Yeah. We've run into that a couple times.
Yeah, and if you have multiple people that are in the app that have both the StreamYard and YouTube on, then you get the echo. But a lot of times they have to listen, right, to the chat, and it's coming through their computer. If they don't have an earbud, you're hearing that echo. So it's normally better if you're going to be using StreamYard with multiple people coming in, have some type of external, earbud or headphones or whatnot. That way you don't hear the echo come through the stream.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
We ran into that a couple times on different podcasts that we were joining into, and we wow. Holy Christ, what was that?
Yeah. I've done a couple myself, and I try to join into a couple, here and there. I'm not able to jump into YouTube every single day or every week.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So yeah, very cool, man. So what gets you into blacksmithing?
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to jump down that road, that's cool. My mom, or on my mom's side of the family, actually lives in the Ozarks. So they are from the Springfield, Missouri area around Branson. That has Silver Dollar City and all that. So I got a chance to go to those theme parks as a kid, and I'd always go to the blacksmith. I'd always watch the blacksmith, watching them make knives and doing all stuff. So ever since I was like wee high to a grasshopper, right? I was always interested in doing blacksmithing, and I really never had the opportunity to do it until about 3.5 years ago.
Oh, that's wild.
So I started doing it, and that was kind of like a little before the whole Forged in Fire type thing.
Right.
It was like right before Forged in Fire. There was actually a really young kid on YouTube that he started out, Alex Steele. I started watching him on YouTube before he became big and famous on YouTube. And he really motivated me to start doing blacksmithing, and that's what I did. I started blacksmithing. I went out and bought some super cheap tools and found a $20 anvil at a thrift shop, right? And I started basically from nothing.
A $20 anvil at a pawn shop.
Yeah.
What is that? About 12 pounds?
Well, it wasn't even really an anvil. It was a railroad. It was a railroad track that like someone took a railroad track and they converted it to make it an anvil. And I put it onto a stand, and that's where I started. And now, I have a little more tools. I do have a few more anvils. And yeah, with this whole thing with the beard up challenge with Bob and whatnot, you know, this whole beard up 2020 challenge, you know, it's really kind of pushed me forward because I've always, I mean, I did 20 plus years in the Navy, and and ever since I've been doing, you know, the whole blacksmithing stuff, I always wanted to give back to the community. And that's one of those that I was like, you know what? It's like, I know that blacksmithing is a really good outlet for veterans, especially the PTSD, like all that stuff. You know, so I started looking into the Veterans Helping Veterans. And with all this stuff going in, we ended up having a interview with Bob over at the Bob's Adventures. Now he's the Bob's on Wheels, or yeah, I know he changed his name. Yeah. So and now it's two teams doing this beard up challenge, where one is for suicide awareness, the other one's for veterans, and they're actually, I am the veteran that they're helping to build my shop, the blacksmith shop, to help veterans, helping veterans learn blacksmithing.
And is that, I mean, are you going to focus on that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's going to be one of the biggest things that once I redo my shop, because I just had it was a little temporary shop underneath the little canopy, like the 10 by 10 canopy that you buy from Walmart, right? That's what I had. You know, I have my anvil, my my little forge that I had set up. I built myself. That's what I was using, and it's really not a good setup for like teaching or for doing any type of classing, right? For any type of classes and stuff like that. Especially not good for anyone that's going to be like in a wheelchair or any type of disabled veteran, right? So they had said that they would help me build my shop. And that's what I'm going to do. So I want to be able to extend like my driveway to be able to go all the way to my shop, to have, you know, more of a wheelchair access, and have different like stations of anvils, some high, some low, and just coming in, doing mostly like 4 people at a time, you know, at most, and just doing like a introductory to blacksmithing, you know, for people that don't know anything about it. So just teaching them all of the tooling, the nomenclature, just some real basic, you know, projects, things that you can do to kind of throw people into, say, hey, this is what blacksmithing is about. If you guys are interested, come on back. Yeah.
That is so cool. You know what? I know we live in a high-tech society and everything is computer generated, oriented, but to get your hands dirty, and honestly, I say this, I know some carpenters who feel the same way. When you can take something and just build it from dirt, the elements. You're taking raw steel and you're gonna heat it up, you're gonna bend it, you're gonna hammer it, you're gonna fold it, you're gonna cool it, you're gonna heat it, you're gonna bend it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're a dude.
Exactly. I mean, it's not even just for guys. I mean, anybody that wants to do it. And that's one of the things that we're doing is, if you are a veteran, and I mean, obviously, you know, the whole legal type stuff, right? I'm going to have a waiver that you're going to have to sign. Okay. It's all part of, you know, making sure that we're covered, that you're not going to come to my house and sue me.
And you're going to have insurance and bonds. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all those things, right? So if you're coming here, obviously you're going to have to show me that you are some type of veteran. Okay. Whether you have your retired ID or
VA card,
you know, VA card or DD 214, just whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you can show me that you're a veteran and you sign my paperwork saying that I don't have any liability if you get hurt type thing, right? Because I'm teaching you a class for free.
Right.
Right. I mean, don't come attack me if you get hurt. I mean, but
nobody's forcing you to be here.
Exactly. But that's kind of the society we live in, right? I still have to cover myself. So it's one of those, you know, show me that you're a veteran. Sign this waiver saying that if you get hurt, I'm not liable. And I'm going to teach you a craft for free.
It's fantastic.
I mean, it's awesome. Yeah. I love it.
So I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at blacksmith videos, and it's funny because this is so far off van life stuff. We're looking at I'm looking at blacksmithing stuff, and somehow YouTube sent me into metal smelting, and now I got videos popping up on my YouTube channel about this guy who he had a home built forge, and he's heating up metal. He's literally dumping old gold and silver stuff. I mean, obviously separate batches into a mold, and he's making these ingots and these chunks of, and I'm like, do you know how much silver I got silver dinnerware, forks and spoons and knives, and I've got buckets of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna melt some stuff down.
I got buckets of brass. I mean, I'm a fire controlman. I mean, I worked with weapons, right, for the Navy. I have buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of brass, right?
You're rated the Navy FC?
Yeah. I mean, I was a fire controlman. I worked with the close-in weapon system, right?
Funny.
I have brass, so I've melted some stuff down, and it's I haven't really like delved into like that aspect of, you know, I've done a lot more like actual forging type stuff,
right?
But yes, I took the old it was the metal trash can, right? The government trash cans that you get. Right. I took one, drilled a hole in the side of it. I filled it in with some like different types of I don't even know what it's called. It is almost like a plaster of Paris, but it's more for actual for forging type stuff, right? Yeah. I still have to make a lid for it. I never made an actual cap for it, and I still have to buy like a crucible because I've used the crucible, but the only one that I have right now was actually a old firefighting bottle that I cut. Right, they don't last forever, but you can use them temporarily.
Right, so you get about 2 forges out of it.
Well, on average, they say 4,
right?
You know, but it is what it is. I mean, but that's what I have, you know, and that's what I started off with. So to be able to melt down some stuff, and you know, I've done a few things, and you know, I went and got like the old like the clay cat, you know, litter, grind that down and mix it to make my own like green sand, into like just a wooden frame.
Yeah.
You know, to do some things, you know, so I've tinkered a little bit, but like I got some great channels though that if you want to watch out and watch, then we can chat offline, and I can tell you some great guys to go check out. Yeah,
shoot them too, man.
Linda says thanks for your service, and she just connected with you.
Oh, so, thank you so much, Linda.
Yeah, Linda's an amazing supporter.
Yeah, dude, I did 8 years 8 years in the Navy. I was a bosun's mate. So I want to tell everybody how heroic that rating is, because you've never seen anybody swab a deck and clean a bathroom.
So I can tell you right now, it's actually my first command, my first ship, right? Fire controlman, even though I work with weapon systems, everyone called me fireboats.
Oh, really?
Fireboats. I was the only person on the entire command. So we were all male command.
Yeah.
All right. It was the LPD. It was the Austin LPD 4. We were all male.
Gator Navy. Oof.
Yep. Oh, I grew up Gator Navy my entire career until my very last ship, Gator. They ended up sending me to a carrier for my last command, and I was like, oh. Right? But no, fireboats. Yeah, I was always known as fireboats, and the reason for that was almost my entire family on my mom's side and my dad's side were bosun mates.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like the black sheep, right? So I already knew about all the knots and like all the different stuff. And there was a BM2 that I ended up becoming really good friends with.
Nice.
And anytime anything needed to be done, fancy work, the knot tying, just anything that needed to be done around the boat that involved knot tying, it was always the BM2 and myself. I was the only person on this ship that was not a bosun's mate that was allowed to carry a marlin spike.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and I still have it to this day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have a lanyard next to it?
Yeah. I had the whole rig. I had the marlin spike. I had my knife. I had the whole leather scarab. I had everything. Yeah.
Those were good times. It's funny because I look back and I can vividly remember those days in deck department, and I'm going, God, I hate this. God, I hate this. I can't wait till I'm done. I can't wait. And then you look back and go, those weren't so bad. Those days
weren't so bad.
Man. I got to see a lot of places around the world, and for free. I got paid to go to these places. I've been drunk on 5 of 7 continents.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really?
The only ones I'm missing are Australia, which I truly regret, and Antarctica. And I have no desire to drink with penguins, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't your channel, you guys cook too, right?
Yes, we do. Well, the wife cooks.
Yeah.
She does the cooking with Gladys.
Yeah.
And she's from Mexico or born in Texas, but her family's from Mexico. So yeah, she does traditional Mexican cooking.
Yeah, traditional enchiladas.
Yep.
Which I'm impressed with, because where we live right now, it's a big population from Mexico, so we actually do get a lot of really good Mexican food here.
Well, you said Bakersfield, right? Around Bakersfield.
Exactly.
It's agriculture. We live in the agriculture capital.
So then you probably know where Lincoln is, right?
Nebraska?
No,
Lincoln, California.
No.
Where is
No.
You're like right down the road.
No, never heard that.
Well, I was actually born in Santa Maria.
Oh yeah, I know where
Yeah, we know
where
that.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was born in Santa Maria. I have lived in Sisquoc.
Okay, that's
A
another
really, really small farming community. Really small. I have lived in Sacramento.
Yeah.
I have lived in Lompoc.
Really? We
Nice
know those
place.
places. We know those places.
Yep. Actually, I still remember to this day, I first learned how to ride my bicycle in Lompoc. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the federal prison and Vandenberg, Lompoc wouldn't exist.
I know, right? We ended up the only thing I remember about Lompoc. Obviously, I was a kid. was we actually lived across from where the major railroad train yard was.
Right.
There was a park. Like, so our house was like right across the street from a park, and then right across from the park was a train yard that was like 12, 14 lanes. Like, that's where they brought on all the trains for changing rails and all that. Because I remember riding my bike along all the train tracks.
Right.
And, you know, getting in trouble. So, yeah. And then from Lincoln, from there is whenever I moved to Texas. Yeah.
And that's where you're at now in Texas?
And then, well, right now I'm actually in Virginia because I've been here a majority of my naval career.
Yeah.
I did, 20 years, 24 days, and so many hours.
That's where you're counting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Are you thinking about getting back to Texas?
Actually, we are thinking. So right now, both me and my wife, we have been previously married, previously divorced, obviously. We both have children from our previous marriages.
All right, not to each other previously.
Right. So yeah, she has kids from her previous marriage. I have a child from my previous marriage. So, and until we can get family together, 100%, that it's a battle that we're still fighting. Until that happens, we are actually looking at moving to Arkansas.
Wow. Because our kids are grown, so we don't have that problem.
And why?
Yeah.
Because it's central
For the kids.
So central for one. Two was I've actually lived in Arkansas before I joined the military.
Yeah.
I love the area, the whole Ozarks area. My family on my mom's side is all more from Missouri, like the Springfield area, which is the northern part of the Ozarks. But I didn't really want to live in Missouri. I was like, I've looked at the area and I'm like, no, thanks. I'm good. Obviously living in Texas, my wife is from Texas. I grew up in Texas. We do love Texas, but we're like, we don't really want to go back there. A lot of her family is still there. I still have a lot of family in Missouri. I still have a lot of family in California. But yeah, we're more just, Arkansas is central to everywhere.
Really, I'm thinking Missouri. I'm trying to put my hand up here. Missouri, Texas. Yeah, Arkansas is dead center.
Yeah, because it's like in the area of Missouri or the area of Arkansas that we're actually looking at is more like the northwest corner. So it's still in the Ozarks. It's still in the hills. We've both lived close to the ocean for long enough that we're like, we don't want to live next to the ocean anymore. We want to move to the mountains. And
like when people tell, when we tell people we're from California, they assume you're from California. I'm like, we're not though. We're like the hills. We're like different than California. We are not California. We're different where we're from. It's like, it's
there's no ocean here unless you want to. There's no beaches here unless you want to go down the Kern River.
Yeah. So we're me more than the wife and the kids, obviously. I am ready to be out of Virginia. This is one of those states that I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to be done.
We feel that way. We're a little bit stuck here, but we would love to get out of California.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I do. So things have to change in California, or I need out.
Yeah. My dad actually still lives in California. He's up in the hills up in Grass Valley.
Grass Valley's nice. My mom lives in Tahoe.
Yeah.
Really nice. I wish.
Yeah. Every time I go to visit, I break out the shovel because he's in gold country. So I'm like,
yeah.
I start panning.
It's 1849, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, you got to. You know, I'm one of these days I'm gonna strike it rich.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Yeah.
I haven't been. It's funny 'cause I got off active duty back in I think Eisenhower was president.
Yeah, right. No.
Maybe
That's
it
all
was
right. I was on the Ike. That was my last tour.
right.
CVN 69.
Funny. Yeah. No, I got off active duty in '92, and then I did 6 years of active or reserve duty. But when I left active duty, I left out of Norfolk, actually Little Creek, and I couldn't wait to get home so bad to this crap hole. I mean, I'm sorry, California. I drove
Crap
50,
hole. Yep. Got it.
52 hours straight, man. Because I just knew, you know how you know everything when you're younger.
You think
You've
it's
got
Oh
all
yeah.
the
You're 18. You know,
yeah.
you know everything. You're done. You don't have to age anymore.
and I drove all the way back here, and I'm like, I look back and I go, you know what? I could have stopped anywhere between Virginia and California and been fine and not deal. Well, I say not deal because there's always drama where you live of some sort, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be California, man. We want out. We just want out. So, yeah, long story short, we'll be visiting Hampton Roads.
We'll be visiting everywhere to try to figure out where we want to go.
Yeah.
Definitely. The soonest you get here, look us up. Ivy Sports and Homestead. We have our own Facebook page, or you can look me up personally, Anson, Anson, Ivy. All right. You guys, you can hit us up at any time. We'll definitely have a home cooked meal for you. We don't necessarily have any type of RV or van hookups because we live inside city limits. I mean, we are a rural. So whenever I first started my page, right, it was only Ivy's Forge. That was it. You know, and that was before I retired. So there were things going on in our life that it was just Ivy's Forge for YouTube whenever I first started. And our goal was to move to Arkansas and start a homestead. So we're like, well, let's go ahead and change our channel to Ivy's Forge and Homestead because we already know that we're going to move. We're going to get some land. We're going to start a homestead. And then life happens, right? Yeah. Life happens. Things change. We can't leave Virginia. Not right now. Yeah. There's a chance that we might not even be able to leave Virginia for the next like 12 years. Yeah. Possibility. So it basically came down to that. We're like, well, we already changed our name, Ivy's Forge and Homestead. We're still within city limits. Now we're just an urban homestead. That's it. Yeah. You know, we're doing, you know, we're doing the gardening, we're doing woodworking because to me and Gladys, the wife, you know, to us, homestead, that word in itself, homestead, to us, it means, you know, is self-reliance.
Yeah.
Right? It's you try to live the best you can off of what you can, self-reliance.
That's how I grew up.
Yeah, it's where you try to grow your own food, which we are in. So right now we're within city limits. So I'm gonna tell you right now, we're in Virginia Beach.
Well, we grow food in the city. That's what we do too.
Yeah, but where we're at, right? We can't grow any livestock.
Yeah,
we're not everywhere in Hampton Roads. So you already know there's like 6 other cities right here in Hampton Roads, right? That make up Hampton Roads. Everywhere else, they can have chickens, they can have pigs, they can have rabbits, they can have everything. Virginia Beach, where we're at, nothing. We can have rabbits. That's it. We can't have chickens.
Yeah.
We can't have pigs.
Did they put a limit on ceramics?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't let you have anything.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know,
Yeah.
Bakersfield itself
Where
is
we
pretty
are.
lenient. You can have chickens. You can have.
Not
I think
us.
everything except hooves. But we're. I'm in a,
outskirts,
yeah, we're on the outskirts,
Yeah.
and we're in a little tiny 30 house HOA,
And a no. It's a big
and
no.
it's a big no
Yeah.
to have chickens or
Yeah,
ducks.
I mean, I am literally right off of Highway 264, heading
Right.
toward the beachfront. So
Oh.
I mean, it's to us, you know, they tell you no, you can't have this. Well, we know we can have rabbits.
Yeah. Okay.
So we do plan on doing that eventually. You know, doing the whole rabbit thing, and we're still doing the gardening. I made a raised bed and raised garden bed. We plan on doing, you know, other stuff like that with gardening, but until they pass the law saying that, because every other city in our area, you can have up to 6 hens of chickens.
Bakersfield doesn't know. Well, our area doesn't.
Yeah.
Know.
Yeah, Bakersfield, the city will, but the HOA we're in will. Zero, nada, nothing.
Oh, we made sure we were not in the HOA when we
Yeah.
bought our house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it would be,
We were in a worse HOA. Let's put it that way.
yeah.
We were in a very bad
We
HOA.
lived on the other side of the highway
And
where
it was a really bad HOA.
where it was
Mm.
instead of I won't say the name, but
We wanted to
the
say
name
it
of
was
the
a,
development
it's
was
a
Naziville, USA.
Oh yeah, no, I mean we have lived in HOAs, you know, even renting and other stuff, and we're like, nope, we don't want that. I mean, Virginia, you know, for people that don't know, Virginia is Commonwealth,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's not like other states, right? It's a little different.
Yeah,
Virginia's Commonwealth.
yeah. There's a
Right.
little. So we looked at, or we were in Naziville, and then we're like, no, we're at it. Come on, bro. I'm in a wheelchair, and I got a nasty gram for not bringing up my trash can
in the
on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
No.
just,
great. He rolled into that meeting. He rolled into the HOA meeting, and it was hilarious.
nasty gram in hand, and I'm like, who had the stones to write this?
He
Yeah.
did. It was great.
Dead silent, you chicken dicks.
Mhm.
So we got out of that place. I mean, and looked for this one. And the only reason I agreed to this HOA was that I have a county sheriff over there, and I have a very cool neighbor to my right,
Like,
and I got a
awesome.
very quiet neighbor I never hear nothing from on my left.
Yeah.
So long story short is they don't give two shits
What you do.
what you do. Cut your grass and don't paint your house purple,
That's it. Only rules.
and everybody's everything.
Except for no chickens.
Well, it's in the HOA.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
We haven't pushed it. We just we're being good residents and pushing it. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a few places, you know, the HOAs that we lived around here to where, like, you had to have the exact same, you know, fence. You had to have the exact same siding.
Oh my gosh, we had the
Yeah,
best
no.
like yard in the neighborhood, and it like got one like brown patch in one spot, and they cited us.
your grass is not the proper shade of green.
And it was a drought. Like we were like, really? We have one patch. Our grass is like pristine. We have one little spot in the whole entire yard. That's how bad it was.
And that's when I complained, like, hello, I have a dog. And
Yeah.
if you guys don't have dogs, I'll go start peeing on your yard, and then everybody will have the same patch of brown.
Exactly.
I will piss right up no grass. I ain't afraid.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's all good.
It's still a homestead. I don't care. It's still a homestead.
Right?
But yeah, I mean, and so, you know, we've already said that we're a urban homestead until we're able to move, you know, with our girls. and with the kiddos, and once everything is good to go, then we do plan on getting some acreage out in Arkansas. Even like we've already said that once we're able to afford to buy the property, regardless if we're stuck here, we can't physically move. The moment that we're able to buy property, we're gonna buy it, because property is not going away.
That's right. That's good.
It's not. Once you own the property, that's the one thing that the United States is not making anymore is property.
Right.
Yeah.
So once it's available, buy it. It's not going away.
As long as you pay property tax, they won't take it away from you.
Exactly. So they're not making it, and as long as you can afford to buy it.
And then you can move later down the road.
Yeah.
You can vacation there with the RV, get an RV and go there and vacation on your own land.
And that's one of the things that we said, or one of the things that that's why I watch the RV channels. That's why I watch the living channels. That's why I watch all the stuff, right? It's because I already knew that eventually we're going to have this property in Arkansas.
Yeah.
We have this property here.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to get an RV to where we can live in Arkansas on an RV while we're building our home.
Correct.
So I'm trying to learn now because I watch so many RV channels, and I'm like, oh, they have some really good setups, or oh, hey, they're doing this, or oh, hey, they're doing that. So I'm trying to learn now for the future.
Well, we thought everything was going to go our way, and then the pandemic hit. And so we had to put our channel, that's the reason why we're so young, is we had to put our channel on hold a little bit because we bought the van, but then the pandemic hit and he couldn't go with us because there was no lift in the van. So I had to go and start recording he comes and joins, but he can't physically get in the van yet. And so for 6 months this went on, and it was like, we planned all this. We had everything worked out. Everything was perfect. And then the pandemic hit, of course.
So
of course, I know it just screwed everything up.
Up. So
I mean, what was that thinking about? We have all these lives to live, and it's just interrupting everything.
Exactly.
She goes on trips, and I got to stay home with like a kilo of blow and strippers.
Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he says. Every time I go in the van, he's like, I got all these
hookers,
hookers
and blow.
That's my man cave.
No, I mean, because we are in a house, right? That obviously the wife has an immune deficiency, so we try to limit, going out with her. So, obviously we have a child that is autistic, so she has her things going on. It is what it is. Whenever we have the kids, so the kids do stay with us half out of the month, and they go stay with dad.
Right.
And then they come back. So we have a shared custody. Yeah.
And before I had to retire this last year, what's funny is I did that for a living. I worked in the schools, and I was a school nurse for kids with autism. That's what I did for like the last 15 years. And because of medical issues and my own issues, I had to retire early.
Mm-hmm.
But I love those kids. They're amazing.
Yeah, that's actually what Gladys is going to school for. She's actually going to school for psychology.
Nice.
So she's actually wanting to do kind of like the ABA therapy.
Yeah. Exactly.
With those kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she. And this December, she's done with school.
Oh wow.
She has one more semester, and we're done. Yeah.
Good for her.
Nice.
That was amazing. I worked with all the therapists. I worked with all the speech pathologists. I worked with everybody. It's amazing career.
So when Gladys is done with this last term, what's her credential?
Is it a school psychologist or just a therapist?
RN therapist.
Her degree is actually a bachelor's in science with psychology.
Yeah,
but it will deal with the child psychology.
Yeah, exactly.
So be a school psychologist.
Yeah, I have.
Like Becca?
Well, there's tests you have to take, but yeah.
Yeah, so like, cause like right now we actually have a therapist that comes to the house, that travels with our daughter. So it's the ABA,
Yeah.
or the therapist that travels around. So that's actually what she's looking into. And actually, my daughter, my biological daughter that lives with her mom, that we're also fighting for. She lives in Illinois with her mother. She is trying to get into the exact same field, but she wants to do more of the physical, not necessarily the psychology side of it, but she wants to do more like the motor skills, the exercise type stuff. Same thing with the kids with autism and stuff like that. And so that's what she's working towards. So yeah, she's a freshman this year in high school, and that's what she's working towards. That, yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool, man. That's
really cool.
Yeah, that is a worthwhile endeavor.
I loved my job. I did. I loved my job. It was amazing working with those kids. I worked with.
Cried.
I know. I cried when I had to retire.
You cried when you retired.
But I worked with kids with autism and the deaf. Those are my two populations. Okay. Yeah.
So when I'm gonna say when, not if, but when will you guys come to Hampton Roads?
Yeah.
To visit and learn how to do a blacksmithing class, then you will get a chance to meet our daughter, Yaya, which is the Anaya Dakota.
Got it.
She is the most awesome kiddo, 6 years old, and yeah, she'll be your best friend. She really will.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. So it would be Yaya meet Tata.
Yeah, that's my nickname, and the kids call me Tata.
Tata, all right.
But I'm Nurse Tata. That's what they say because they can't say Tanya. The Y is hard for them, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, same thing for her because actually her actual biological father actually has a speech impediment, so he can't pronounce like Y's and R's.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult having a child with autism whenever their biological father that she goes to visit every 2 weeks out of the month also has a speech impediment. Yeah, so when she comes back, I mean, we love her to death. I mean, she's awesome. Yeah. She's a handful, but also the same reason why we don't post on the daily.
You're busy with other things, man.
Most definitely.
Busy with other things. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I never thought I was gonna want to go back to Virginia, bro. Gonna have to do it now. It's gonna have to be.
Come on back. Come on back.
As soon as it's done, the next month and a half, we will be able to.
So, living in California, obviously you already have the palate for Mexican food.
Yes, we do.
Okay, my wife is Mexican, so obviously if you love Mexican food, you have to if you're coming to visit, you have to let us know what you guys want.
Chile rellenos.
That's his favorite food.
All right.
Favorite food.
Chile rellenos it is.
That is literally what
if I was on death row,
he would order
and I had my choice. I'm a carnivore SOB. It would be all right, depending on what day of the week. It would either be chili rellenos or eggplant parm.
But that's not Mexican.
So I'm saying if your wife's not Italian, we're gonna go chili rellenos. No. Yeah, fantastic, man.
But yeah, I mean, my wife Gladys, she was born in San Antonio, but her family is from Mexico. So yeah, everything that she cooks is authentic.
Gracie, hi.
Hi, Gracie.
Gracie, thanks for
Hey,
coming.
Gracie. Yeah, we're having a
We've been
fabulous
just
time here.
forever. Oh my God, it's over 2 hours. We've been chatting forever over here.
Yes, we are over 2 hours. Woohoo!
What in the world?
So, I mean,
for
what is-
newbies, we don't even know. Like for newbies,
I think San Antonio is like a whole, what, 12 minutes from the border? It ain't far anyway.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
we got-
it's not far at all. No.
Gracie, these 2 men are veterans. She's a VA nurse.
Oh,
veterans.
Hey. All right.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You get veterans together. We'll talk all night.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the wife and kids have already went to bed. I mean, it's already 11 o'clock here. So I've been in office. I mean, this is probably the fifth online I've been on tonight.
that's
I've
fun.
been in here just going,
Chatting it up.
chatting it up. Yeah.
Chatting it up.
Yeah.
I forget.
We just pulled him up, Gracie, and we just met him really tonight. I mean, I've seen some videos, but actually met in person. Tonight.
Yeah, to see face to face. Yeah, I think this is the first night that we've actually seen face to face. Yeah,
It is. It's different, man. Like
online face to face.
Yeah.
It's great though, because when a lot of people are stuck at home and stuff, and this is awesome.
Oh yeah, the new norm. Yeah.
I know we don't like that term. We hate that term, but
yeah.
I know Virginia. We are in California and they're in Virginia. But see, look, we can be online together.
So I tell you right now, if you come to my door and you knock, I'm gonna give you a hug. This is what it is.
We don't care. We don't.
I'm not gonna push you away and say, put a mask on you before you come to my house. No.
All right.
We don't either.
All right. You stepped in it. So.
Oh my God. Here we go.
I am not a COVID. I'm trying to be politically correct. People die every day. I love you all, and everyone is tragic. But I really don't. I am not going to push you away, man.
No.
I don't wear a mask when we go out now. And then people look at me, and they go, "Do you see a sign that says masks are mandatory?" You see the wheelchair? Not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that, yes, I do wear a mask. The biggest reason for that is because I am a government employee. And I'm afraid that if I don't wear a mask, that they're going to can me. And I need the money.
Derek says, I'm with the Americans with Disabilities Act, and we don't have to, it's not a requirement, which is true. In California, it's not a requirement if you have a disability.
Yeah.
So.
It's the same thing here in Virginia. If you have a disability, it's not a requirement. And like with our daughter that has autism, yes, we do put a mask on her. But there's time, right? Autistic children, they have their own minds, right? If they decide, hey, I'm not going to wear a mask today, she's not going to wear a mask, and we're not going to force her to wear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With a mask, no way, no how.
Not at all.
Yeah, we're not going to sit there and have a screaming match saying, I'm not going to wear this mask. No. It's like, okay, if you don't want to wear it, we're not going to force you to wear it.
What I say as a nurse, just stay back. You don't have to get in anybody's space. Just stay back and you're fine. Don't worry about it. That's what I say.
Which we actually just received, because obviously both me and my wife, she's actually medically retired from the Navy, and I'm
retired is what has happened
from the Navy too.
Yeah, she is medically retired. She did 12 years, and so for both of us, we did medical service or military service, and for the little one, we actually requested through the VA that she gets because she's a runner. She really is. So if you don't know, right, if you've never been around an autistic child, if you have a runner, if you let go of this child,
Runners.
run.
Yep.
She doesn't care. It could be a vehicle. It could be a person. It doesn't matter. She's going to run.
Yeah.
Right. So we were able to get the disability placard. That way we can park more towards the front of the store. And we were also able to get a specialized stroller.
Nice.
For more of a bigger, because she's 6 years old. I mean, you can't find like a small stroller for a child, right? I mean, obviously, once a child is 6 years old, they should not be in a stroller.
Right.
So we were able to find, the stroller that is able to strap her down during these times. She doesn't need it all the time.
Right.
We don't use it every single day. We only use it as required, and it's really, we're really thankful that these things are available.
Yes.
And
Totally.
yeah, so most times she's able to walk. Yes, we do have like it's almost like a little backpack that has two straps that goes across her chest. That actually it has a strap, almost like a leash, and people will look at her saying that, why do you have your kid on a leash? Well, our kid's autistic. Okay.
Right.
So obviously people are going to stare, people are going to look and type not, but for the most part, she does really well. It's very, very, rare that we do have to put her into the stroller, but it's there in case we need it. And we're able to strap her all down because she does like to kick. She does like to scream and scratch and kick and throw stuff. So it really helps. Yeah.
Had to use the strollers and stuff like older kids.
Yeah.
Like it's good that she's so young and she's getting adapted to it.
And I can tell you right now, it's like she's 6 years old, skinny as a toothpick. Right. She's probably only 4 feet tall. My wife, okay. She's a little, I would say, thicker, but 5'4". Okay.
Right.
Not super skinny, but not super obese. Okay. Our daughter, well, my stepdaughter, I call her my daughter. Okay. Will overpower her all the time.
Yeah. Totally.
Overpower her all the time. And I tell her, I was like, babe, it's like, if you need to put her in the stroller, put her in the stroller because it has the straps to hold her down. And I mean, this child is just like sometimes a freak of nature with her strength.
Right. Strong.
I mean, I'm 5'10", 230 pounds, and this child will outstrength me. And I'm like, come on. But yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's difficult, man. And when you want to take special needs children out in public and people give you the
stink eye,
eye, and not knowing the individual and those unique circumstances that are surrounding that situation, it makes it tough.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, a lot of times we just let it duck.
Right.
We anytime that we go out in the public, I mean, sometimes me and the wife, we'll even look at each other. We're like, duck. That's our word, duck. And basically what that means is water hits a duck's back, it just goes right off. And if anybody's going to have anything to say with us, and there's been a few times that people, will say something or whatnot, and we won't lose our cool. We're like, hey, our daughter has autism. This is how she's going to act. And, we'll be calm. I think there's only been a couple times that we're like, no, our daughter has autism. This is how she's going to act. You need to chill out.
Yeah.
But it's very few and far between. Yeah.
Yeah.
Newman Outdoors, thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy.
It's not letting me type anything. It's like
type right here.
It's doing that circle thing, when the bad internet it's doing a bad internet
circle it there. It's called the circle of death.
Right?
It's on the bad internet thing right now, so it's not letting me really type, at least on this that I'm using.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Glad you joined us. Sorry I couldn't type in the time.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know you got we're actually over 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
We're gonna
Oh,
spin
Lordy.
now. Really quick, great. Right on.
And I definitely, I mean, I thank you guys so much for allowing me to join into your stream and just talk and
We're able to come up and talk.
and carry on. Yeah.
We're just gonna
Because
close
this
up
is,
here.
I mean,
we don't know.
seriously,
We told you we don't know what we're doing. We're like real.
this is like what I got. I figure at best, come on.
So
At best, I got about 17 and a half minutes of material.
I know. We were like glad.
So,
We were happy people wanted to come up. Like
so
really.
between you and Michelle, we got it covered.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
we
I
gotta
mean,
do-
I did share out the stream. I don't see any of my friends that have showed up, but that's okay. It was on my personal Facebook, not my
yeah, that's a kind
other
of what,
Facebook.
that's what we did. We just did it personal.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You know, but Tuesdays, normally on Tuesdays, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when we try to go live.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a guarantee every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't either because
We tried.
Yeah. We do try to post a video every Friday. That's not a guarantee every single week either.
can you
So
What
Can
day
you-
do they do?
can you
the
have
live?
Gladys do one on chili rellenos?
oh, I will put that request in. Most definitely.
What day is the live?
Por favor.
Most definitely. I will put that request in.
Tuesday, 6.
Okay, Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Tuesday, 6
Eastern,
p.m.
or
Eastern,
our
right?
time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
Okay.
6 Eastern.
ET. Okay, got it.
And a lot of times that Tuesday is a lot of times it's only going to be me unless we don't, because like I said, the girls stay with us 2 weeks out of the month and they go to their fathers 2 weeks out of the month. So it really depends if we have the girls. If I'm able to do a live or we are able to do a live, we will.
Yeah.
If we're not, we don't. But whenever the girls are at their dad's, normally those 2 weeks we are able to do a live. Sometimes Gladys will join in, sometimes she won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we were testing out that other thing. So I might be somewhere else and see if I could join part-time little
Yeah.
bits. Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
'Cause we
'cause
don't know.
She's able-bodied. I'm not.
Yeah. So he's more at the
She
house.
might be somewhere off, you know, with a bunch of male strippers.
I was
and I
gonna
don't
say
know.
you were
You're more than able. I guarantee you, you're more than able.
gonna say Sancho or make up something.
I
That's
was
what I thought.
trying to. Just, I didn't get to it quick enough. Stop.
Yeah. He's like, stop
Hey,
it.
if you're able enough to drink that bourbon, you're able enough to do anything.
Exactly. He is. He is. He doesn't let people fool. He like tries to play it off.
What are you talking about? I don't
Look at
understand. I'm a poor
Yeah.
disabled guy.
Yeah, that's what he tried.
I'm like a rose petal floating on the wind of life, man.
That's what he said.
Delicate. I'm
No.
fragile.
He knows you're lying. That's the problem.
See, I'm already like halfway through a fifth of Four Roses, and I'm so good.
That's great.
That's hilarious. I've been
See, you gotta remember, I did the full 20 years.
Yeah.
Maybe. So I had enough time for my liver to extend this time period.
It's making me laugh. I told him, oh, you got to behave yourself. I told him, you got to behave yourself. Do not drink that much. I did.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's already out there. They already know that the Navy sailor is the drunk.
Navies are still.
You have to do the full 20 or 30 years to have the full liver capacity.
I know. I told him, you do not have that. You're going to be dead. No, I'm just kidding. He's only done 8 years.
I might be. Who knows?
Exactly.
I took out life insurance. She's covered. It's all good.
Yeah.
Look at Gracie and Linda are. Thank you guys for sticking around this whole time.
Yeah, most definitely. I think there's I think event like we did get down to like 2, I think, but like from what I see right now, we're still at 4.
But this makes me laugh because we usually go 1 hour, and here we are.
So I definitely thank for everyone that's sticking around. I mean,
I know it's like this is like forever. Like
Gladys calls me Yeti, right? For a reason, because I'm a hairy individual. Normally, this right here is down to here. All right. So I had an 18-month beard.
I saw videos
before I shaved.
Beard, like full beard. I saw videos. Yeah. You haven't seen them, but I saw videos where he had these full beard, like full on beard. I'm over here.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, he had
I was at 18 and a half months.
Big, like long. He looks different. You do look different.
It was past my nipples.
You do look you honestly do look younger.
I do, yeah. I did post pictures on my Instagram of how much without a beard I look like my father.
Oh no!
Yeah,
because my dad has the mustache and he always wears the Hawaiian type shirts.
Yeah,
always. I mean, it's just my dad. So I ended up wearing a Hawaiian shirt after I shaved, and the offside I didn't shave the mustache because I've had that much longer than I did the beard. And yeah, and we put them side by side. I'm like, oh my god, I turned into my dad.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Same way, man. I don't. The funny thing is, if I don't shave, he only
gets 3 hairs though. Like for real, he can't grow a beard. Don't let him fool you. He cannot.
It's not
true. So I actually have a buddy that has a product that will help you grow a beard.
Here we go.
It comes with argan oil in it.
Oh,
and
God.
He's actually going to be sending me some to help me actually grow it, because it's a challenge, right? There's 2 teams. So the 2 teams, we have to grow out a beard long. Whoever has the longest beard wins, right? Out of the team.
Derek gets hairs.
Dude,
he does not work.
My mom's side of the family's from Indonesia.
So he can't.
Like if I grow a beard,
it grows from right here.
Yeah, like right there in the middle.
You only need 1 hair. That's it.
It's literally right here. You can see it. Like it's literally right there.
The outsides of the mustache.
And it goes like that. And
then I look like the top of a fortune cookie box.
He does.
I'm serious. I'm like,
He does.
No, really Derek, does. you grow beard. You're not good. I admit it. I got 11 hairs on each side. It's like a rabbit football team, man.
And then right in the middle.
Nobody wants to see that raggedy ass look at the Afghanistan thing.
That's right. But yeah, I did have the full beard from the time that I started terminal leave until I started this challenge. It was a little over a year and a half.
He had a big beard, like a long beard.
How long was terminal leave?
My terminal leave was 39 days.
That's not bad. A little over a month.
Yeah, but he can grow a beard, like a full beard.
Yeah, but he was on active duty for 39 days. Then he's out, and he kept on growing it. So.
Yeah, but you would grow
normally if you're on active duty, you got to shave that stuff every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, you're on terminal leave. They cut you slack and a short timer.
Well, the only time I ever obviously I was active duty 20 years, 24 days.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So I joined February 4th, 1999. I retired February 28th, 2019.
Nice.
Wow, and you retired right before him.
98. Yeah. I was out in 99.
Yeah. Very close.
And out of all of that, the only time I ever shaved, you had to shave every single day, but the only time I did not shave was if I was on leave for a holiday. and normally like a weekend, so like a Saturday, Sunday, which, I mean, I would get fairly decent stubble, but other than that, yeah. So for the 20 years, I basically shaved every single day.
I don't know if you can tell, but
Derek hasn't shaved for a month.
I haven't shaved since January.
There, that's how it is.
So we actually just started on the 1st. So this is actually from the 1st of this month. It's already long enough I can grab it.
Yeah.
So 15 days.
Okay.
So 2 weeks is where I'm at now.
Yeah, no, ain't happening.
Look at Gracie says 28 of the nurses at Portland VA tested positive for the virus in early May, but they had mild symptoms. But she was off work for a whole month. Wow.
That's a trip.
That's a trip. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was mild. Very glad
And
it was mild.
I assume you're off work for 32 days because they made you be off work,
and
right?
and retest. I'm assuming they're retesting multiple times.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm a contractor for the Navy. I still go to the Norfolk Naval Base every single day. The place that I work, if someone feels that they have to get tested or they feel that they are sick, that is required for them to go get tested. They are required by government law to be out of work for 2 weeks. Unpaid, by the way, unpaid for my command.
Paid for real?
Yeah, I'm paying. So if you have the leave built up that you can take leave, otherwise it's going to be LWOP. So it's a leave without pay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Good old LWOP.
Luckily, nobody's been that locked down here. I mean, not
not that we know of.
We don't know.
Yeah, since the very beginning, we like our facility. So I take care of. I'm actually an electronics technician. I take care of all of the 7mm and the 11mm rib boats for the Navy on the Norfolk Naval Base, along with some of like test craft and stuff like that. So that's basically anything electronical is what I work on. Exactly. And we were gone for 4 days from the very beginning. So we were gone for 4 days. Those 4 days were actually paid for under the emergency COVID Act or whatnot. So I still got paid for that. 4 days I was furloughed. Okay, I was furloughed for 4 days.
Yeah.
I'll put that out. But those furloughed days, I actually ended up getting reimbursed.
That's good.
And, but yeah, I've been at work ever since. I have not been out of work, so I am thankful for that.
The only nurses I know a nurse that got it, but it was really mild, like milder than flu. She said it was like really mild, but she was back to work pretty early because she tested negative like within, I think, 10 days or something. She tested negative.
Yeah, but, I mean, we've had people in my facility actually test positive that are part of like the supply that actually had to leave, and like we've had people in our front office that are part of administration that have test positive, had to leave, and they still didn't lock down our building. Yeah. They basically said that, hey, did you have any contact with this person? If you did, you have to leave for a week or 3 days, 4 days. I think they said 4 days. Now, if you didn't have any symptoms, then you can come back. But if you ended up leaving and you had symptoms, then you had to go get tested and you had to stay gone for 2 weeks. We did not have anybody that had passed away or anything, but we did have people that tested positive and were fine. They came back to work 2 weeks later. So
I know a police officer that tested positive that, he felt like he had the flu, but then his whole family tested positive after that. And nobody had symptoms, not a single person. They didn't have symptoms. They didn't even have a cough, nothing. but they tested positive, and now they're all clear. Nobody's positive anymore. But I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of interesting.
Because I mean, I know like Gladys, she actually does have an immune deficiency.
Yeah.
For her whole medical thing, so like she does have. They haven't physically stated if she has lupus.
Okay.
It might be lupus.
Maybe.
They haven't physically said, right. She just knows that she has immune deficiencies through the military. It's nothing that has officially, because it could be like one of like 5 things.
Right.
It just hasn't physically like manifested itself into one of these 5 things.
Yeah.
So they don't know for sure. They just know that she has an immune deficiency, and so it's one of those things that she can't really get sick, because if she gets sick, she's at a higher risk, right?
Is it service connected?
It is. It is. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like with my stuff, I have a lot of medical issues, which is why I had to retire early. But it took years. It took a couple of years to work out. So I understand what you're saying with the 5 different, possibilities. Yeah, it took a couple of years to work out the right diagnosis and stuff.
Well, she is actually still in the stages of trying to get her permanent disability
Through the VA.
Through the VA. It's one of those that she's still on the temporary disability list.
My kid just got off of that.
Yeah, he was on it.
He got type 1 diabetes in the Marines. And
which actually one of the things that she was on her disability for had just lapsed. So they actually just like that dropped her from TRICARE. And we're like, what happened? So I actually ended up having to add her to my TRICARE. That way she's still covered through the military for her medications and whatnot until we figure out what's going on with her permanent, hopefully her permanent disability. Yeah.
A long time for those kind of, unfortunately, as a nurse, it takes time for those things to work out because they kind of overlap. They overlap with a bunch of different.
What was Gladys's rate in Navy?
She was an OS. Yeah, I know. But she was actually one of she was a carrier OS. So she was, she controlled pilots. Yeah.
Yeah, she's busy. If you're on a flat top and you're an OS, I'll cut you some slack.
Yeah, she wasn't just the run of the mill basic OS. Yeah, no, she did the one job that has like one of the highest suicide rates is air traffic controller.
They're basically. I know that flat tops have ATCs, but a lot of the OSs, as I understand, because I was deck department and we were scum, so we weren't allowed in operations. But as I understand it, a lot of the OSs ran the scopes for these guys, off and on. So,
her primary was the F-18s.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she talked to all the F-18s.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's it's funny. My first boat in the Navy, man, was a battleship. I got assigned in 1990 to the USS Wisconsin, a battleship.
Nice.
And I had nobody. I was the only one out of like 3 classes from boot camp who went to the battleship. No one knew what the hell anything about it. And man, it was good duty. I was spoiled. Even as a deck seaman, you're spoiled. We came back from Desert Storm, and we spent a few months in port, and we ended up decommissioning. So they sent me to an LHA, the Nassau, and that was my introduction to the Gator Navy.
Okay,
so Nassau.
I went from being a prissy ass battleship sailor to being a BMSN, an E3 BM on a flat top LHA, and it was absolute culture shock.
Oh, night and day. I mean, I've been majority, 99% of my career was Gator Navy as a fire controlman, as the ship's self defense was Gator Navy. You know, I did 2 LPDs, an LSD, and then obviously my shore duties. And then my very last tour before I retired was a carrier. But for the carrier, we were in the yards there the whole time. I never had to deploy. So yeah, my whole career on a ship was Gator Navy. You know, I was there, as the ship's self-defense, which I mean, Gator Navy, we go in close to shore. That's our whole job. Is we go in close to shore, drop off Marines. They go do what they need to do. It's a big great taxi. That's what it is.
Hold on. Gracie says her son's in the Marines and he's
just re-upped
for 4 years, so his 12th year.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Very need to go.
And then she says she wanted to know where you are located. Virginia.
We are in the Hampton Roads, Virginia, Hampton Roads area of Virginia. Yeah.
Because she wasn't,
California, which I do see it says, oh, wait, you said Cali, which the California, that's where I actually went to school for my weapon system.
Really?
Yeah, I did the close-in weapon system, which is CWIS.
You did CWIS where?
No, it was based right there in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? One of the talking about CWIS during Desert Storm on that battleship, we were doing test runs on the CWIS system, and that little R2D2. All the bosun's mates were on deck, and we're doing all this prep stuff, and then everybody plugs your ears when you get 3, 2, 1, beep, and that CWIS would light off, man.
And on your chest every time.
Oh, it's awesome. And all this brass is hitting these teak wood decks. And there were some guys there, some quartermasters, some bosun's mates, and these guys were picking up the brass, right? And they're looking at these 50 cals, this brass, and they're going, yeah, sticking it in their pockets, and they're going, this is cool. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, you guys are stupid. You're never going to want that stupid stuff. Who wants that stupid?
See, now remember, you said that you wanted to do the smelting stuff. I said I have brass. I was a weapons guy. I have brass.
I'm like, and now I wish I had one of those brass that we fired in the Gulf.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had some of that. I wish I had the maturity and the foresight that some of these guys did to say, hey, this could be cool down the road, I'm like, again, stupid decisions I made in my youth. God. Yeah, but that was cool stuff, man. I didn't realize school was on the West Coast.
And Miss Gracie, I actually do live in Virginia Beach. I am roughly 5 minutes away from the beachfront.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Now that we're way over our time that we normally spend on here.
Yeah, 2 hours, 43 minutes. Hey, it's all right.
God, a record. That's
we'll talk forever.
Newbies. Talking forever for newbies.
Hey, I tell you right now, I'm still not over 1,000 subscribers. I'm still not monetized. I am still a newbie in this, even though I've been doing this for 3.5 years, roughly.
Oh, Lord.
I am still a newbie, especially when it comes to StreamYard. I've only done a few myself, physically, because a lot of times whenever I do my lives, because I actually used to do a live show, which I put them all to I have a bunch of live shows before the YouTube changed their policy to where you had to be 1,000 subscribers to do a live show
Right.
mobilely. So for my blacksmithing stuff, I used to do a live show with my phone, blacksmithing, right? A lot of like in my shop, I would be doing it with my phone. Then they changed the policy, and once they changed, they're like, "Bling, you can't do it mobily anymore." So I was like, "Oh, that like it basically it ruined me. It really did." So at that point, I put every single live show that I have. It's no longer public. I don't know. I probably should go back and change them to where they're all public again. But
Yes.
Or shoot me the link.
We will run those. And we run every night. We run
either
people's
way.
live streams.
it was all of my live shows that I did, and I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be frustrated too.
Frustrated as heck.
So I mean, she thinks I'm a geek.
Yeah, here we are. We're still under, but it was never about getting monetized from the very beginning. If you go back and look at some of my very very first videos, which are very horrible, I will admit. I even said then that this YouTube journey for me was more about it was my video documentary of my journey in becoming a well-rounded professional blacksmith. And that's really what it was. And it kind of molded into this whole homesteading thing because we wanted to move out into the Ozarks, get our property, start a homestead, and do woodworking, do timber framing, do all this stuff. And obviously that kind of got squished with the kids type thing. Yeah. Which is still going to happen. It just kind of got pushed this way.
Delayed.
Yeah, it got delayed. We're still going to buy the property whenever we can. Just whenever we can physically move there, it's going to change. And from there, just the whole thing. I even started another channel, Naughty Customs.
Wait, Naughty?
Yeah, I have a second channel, which is strictly woodworking. Because I also do a.
Wait. Naughty with a K or naughty like you're a dirty bird?
No, naughty with a K.
Okay.
It is like the premiered channel on this channel. Let's see. I can write it down.
Yeah, you got to write it down.
Like this. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Naughty
Custom. That sounds like a carpentry channel.
Yeah, and it is. So it's like woodworking and paracord. So like knot tying. Because like I said, fireboats, right? Okay. I did the knot tying. I did a lot of stuff, even though as a fire controlman, a lot of my family were bosun mates. So I did a lot of the knot tying, the macrame, the fancy work, stuff like that. So that channel is going to be, it's a brand new channel, y'all. I'm telling you, it's less than like a few months. I want to say the last time I looked at that, I was only like 25 subscribers on that channel, Naughty Customs. So that's. Yeah, and it's one of those that's where I want to start doing a lot of my woodworking and knot tying and macrame and stuff like that. As I can. It's not this channel and that channel is
a lot.
We've already said that we're trying to do the best we can. We can't do a video every single day. We can't. It just is what it is. But one of the things that I did put out with the Beard Up Challenge 2020 was Ivey's Forge and Homestead. The moment that, because we've already said, I get military retirement. I get military veterans disability. Plus, I have a full-time job.
Yeah, so you're
Gladys gets veterans disability. she gets a veterans,
Pension.
right now she's a full-time student, so she's getting paid through the
GI Bill.
GI Bill to go to school.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting paid. Okay, we got that. We're getting paid. We're able to pay our bills. We're able to live in this house. We're able to do those things. So anything we were able to make off of YouTube, once we get paid, we've already said to Ivey's Forge and Homestead, once we make 1,000 subs and we get monetized, Ivey's Forge and Homestead is going to do 12% whatever we make, and we're going to give that back to a program that Gladys chooses.
Yes.
Nice.
Because she was in for 12 years. So we're going to do 12% of whatever we make from Ivey's Forge and Homestead, because that's our family channel. Okay. The one that we both do. So even though I do a lot more than she does because she's a full-time student, she's busy. Right. So 12% of Ivey's Forge and Homestead, once we get monetized, is going to go to whatever she wants to give it to. Okay. And then for me, I've already said that once Naughty Customs, my channel, that's strictly me. Only me. I'm the only, nobody else does Naughty Customs but me. Because only woodworking, it's only knot tying, it's only me. Once that channel hits 1,000 subscribers and we start getting monetized, 20% of that income I'm going to put towards veteran suicide.
Right.
Oh, nice. It's awesome.
Because because I mean I have more than one, which I'm actually doing the 22 push-up challenge right now on Facebook.
22.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't been following that on my Facebook, right? Anson Ivey on Facebook, you guys can follow it. I'm actually on day 14 today of this challenge, to where I'm doing 22 push-ups a day for 22 days to spread the awareness for veteran suicide.
Absolutely.
And I've already said that once I meet my requirements on Naughty Customs of 1,000 subscribers and I get monetized, 20% of that income, which is I was in the military, retired for 20 years. 20% of that income is going towards veteran suicide.
Nice.
That is awesome,
That's
man.
really awesome.
Yeah, and the same thing. So I don't know what program or whatever Gladys is going to choose, because that's up to her. But yeah, for this one, once we get monetized, that 12% of our income that we receive for this channel, whatever she chooses to donate to, that's going to be 12%.
Yeah,
they get it. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Because I tell you what, man, when it comes to vet suicide, was it 22 per day?
Yeah, a lot.
22 a day. Yeah, 22 per day. Average.
That is a staggering number.
And thank you so much, Linda. Yeah,
it is a staggering number, man.
Yeah,
and I don't understand. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how so many vets can be in such a dark place, and whatever we can do to bring them out of that dark place, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, obviously you're in a wheelchair, right? You're I am for my veteran disability, for everything that I have endured throughout my 20 years, I'm at 85% disability. But I'm still not in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm getting paid for it. Those things that I've had to walk on steel decks. Yeah. I still had to do the ladders. I still had to carry ammo. I still had to be around depleted uranium. I still had to be around all this stuff, these chemicals, to where I was able to get, that money for that. But I mean, there's guys that are even worse off than being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, definitely. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about.
There's guys that are broke up
Yeah.
and aren't getting a penny,
Yeah, they're not getting nothing.
and they feel
So
frustrated. They feel lost. They feel like they got nothing. They got nothing.
yeah.
It ain't right.
You know, and that's one of the things that, you know, I always felt that was, you know, for me as a veteran, as a 20-year Navy veteran, that I have an outlet that I feel that would help with people to be able to push out any type of frustration. Blacksmithing, you know, if you're frustrated, you have a piece of metal, you have a hammer in your hand, you're pounding stuff, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, yeah, there's projects that I have that if you're frustrated, it's a good project to do. But then I also have projects that if you're frustrated, walk away from it because it's not the project you need to be working on because it's a little more minute. Like you're not pounding away. It's more like the little delicate stuff where like ding, 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 ding,
that would make him frustrated. Yes, that would make him frustrated.
But yeah, I mean, just as you know, I can tell you right now that the blacksmithing community, for anybody in the veteran community, if you want to get involved, especially with us, all right, it's free. It's free. You know, if you're in the area, hit me up. I guarantee you that, because right now we're still in the process of rebuilding our shop. Okay, but even now, even to this point right now, I can still provide a class of instruction to say, hey, these are the tools. This is the nomenclature. This is how you get started. This is what you need. You know, I can still bring you in. I can still feed you, right?
Yes.
We still have an awesome kitchen that we can still feed you food. Okay. Right? Chorianos. Right? And I tell you right now, I make some really good mean food. Okay. Hey, my mom owns a Navajo restaurant. Come on, y'all. Navajo Mexican. That's what I grew up on. So between me and my wife, we're going to cook you a good meal. Okay. And then you're going to be here at least on a weekend. At least one day, possibly 2 days. You're going to get some good instruction of blacksmithing, possibly a little bit of woodworking stuff, because I've been doing woodworking since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. So if you want to learn that too, I'm going to put you into the shop and we're going to learn something.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Right?
Linda says,
so it's just, you know, veterans. That's all. It's veterans helping veterans. That's what we're getting into. That's what we're doing. And even though we don't have our shop built right now, I've even put it out in one of our previous videos from the day that video posted, which was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. From that day until forever, we're doing veterans helping veterans. And if someone contacts us to say, hey, we're going to be in the area, do you think you can do a class then? Yeah, come on out. You give me notification that you're going to be in the area, I'm going to set something up, even if I have to go to a friend's smithy to do actual blacksmithing. If that's what you're wanting to do, since I don't have my smithy set up, then we'll do that. But if you're only wanting just an introductory, because introductory to blacksmithing, you don't light any fires. You're not smacking any metal. You're just learning. That's it.
He's like, I want to smack metal.
I want hot ass molten metal.
Yeah.
I want to beat it.
But see, the thing is, the introductory, you need to learn safeties. You need to learn what stuff is before you go in and you start smacking stuff, right? So that's what I'm saying, that as an introductory class, that's what I'm willing to do to fellow veterans, is give that introductory, give those safeties, give those different things, the nomenclatures that, hey, this is the anvil, this is all the parts of the anvil, this is the face, this is the horn, this is the heel, this is all those things, the hardy, you know, this is the forge, this is the tweer, this is, you know, how you light a fire, this is all those things, right? How to swing a hammer. to where you don't hurt yourself, to where you can swing a hammer 9 hours out of the day, 12 hours out of the day, and you're not going to be worn out because I'm teaching you how to swing that hammer.
And on that note,
Yeah.
let me say, shout out to Goodyear Clays for giving me my first anvil.
Yeah, it's true.
Which was literally a big ass chunk of railroad track.
That's all you need.
It was all I needed, man.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Beat the living crap out of that thing.
Yeah, and I can tell you right now, my very first anvil that I picked up, like I told you, $20.
Yeah.
Railroad track anvil. Someone had already carved it. They already pieced it, milled it together to make it look like an anvil.
Yeah.
I welded a piece of steel onto the top of it to get a little bit better face that's on it, a little bit better table that's on it. I tell you right now, my 6-year-old daughter that has autism, she has her own shop. Guess who has that anvil?
She does.
She does.
Yeah.
Anytime that I go out to the shop, anytime that I go to the woodworking shop, anytime that I go out to the blacksmithing shop, guess who's right next to my side?
She is.
She is. Guess who wants to work?
Yeah.
She does. But we're working with hot metal. We're working with fire and whatnot. She's only 6 years old. She has autism. So I'm not going to give her all of the aspects of, hey, this is what we're doing. But yeah, that very first anvil that I ever bought, that's hers.
Yeah.
I've made her a hammer. I've made her other tools. I've made her other stuff to where she goes out to her shop. She does her thing. I go out to my shop. I do my thing.
Yeah.
And she just loves it. She loves it to death.
That is awesome. We don't have any kids like that.
Well, Gracie.
All our kids are prissy. Sissies.
Not really. They're all military, but one.
They're all sissies.
Well, I definitely thank you, Gracie.
Intro and look forward to catching your vlogs. Gracie says.
Yeah, because I will tell you right now that we do not do a video every single day. I did put out a while back that we were guaranteed to do a video every single Friday, and that we guaranteed to do a live stream every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just as of right now, we cannot guarantee that. So we're trying to move more towards once the girls go to their dads, and it's only me and Gladys here, that we're going to try to do some more videos that we can put on a schedule to put out, and try to definitely do the Tuesday lives when they're not here. So it's going to be more like 2 weeks out of the month.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
every other or bi-weekly or something.
Right. And then if we're still able to do the weekly stuff when the girls are here, because we do have people that come in to work with her, as the ABA therapist and doing the stuff, the behavioral type stuff. And that's the thing, is the time that we would normally be live is when she's here doing therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I'm able to come in to kind of do just me, not necessarily Gladys, then I will come in. But it's one of those that it's almost on a case by case, right?
Yeah.
Get a balance.
If you need a friend or a co-host, Derek's available. He'll come in.
Always.
He'll come in with you. He does. He has stuff.
I'm not a people person.
He's here at the house a lot.
I like bourbon, barbecue, and about 3 people. But come on, ask me.
Like, well, yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah, we need to get off of here.
I've already finished half of my bottle of Four Roses, and I just bought it today.
It's funny. Everybody's still coherent here.
Well, sort of.
Everybody's still coherent. Nobody's like falling down or anything in our
it's
happy hour chat.
Give me 10 minutes. Yeah. Give me 10 minutes. I'll fall out of the chair.
Linda and Gracie, thank you for hanging in and coming in and, hanging with these guys.
I don't know how many. Well, I show that there's still 3.
I know.
Three people in this.
Still
That's
hanging.
1, 2.
It's us three.
Three.
We're the
Yeah.
three. We're the three. That's
And
hilarious.
hey, that's fine because the most important thing is you got playback.
Yeah,
They can,
Right.
do, they can do the playback.
Keep on looking at it, baby. Keep on.
they're gonna think we're nuts, but that's okay. We never care.
We kind of are. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's all good.
I got no complaints. So
Thank
very
you for
cool.
coming.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for coming up and
Yeah,
chatting.
definitely. Thank you for having me, and especially for someone that's at. So you guys are at 207, correct?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the last time I looked at you guys were at 207. So, I want you guys to go back and look at my top 10 Tuesdays.
Okay.
I do have playlists for that. I used to do the what was called top 10 Tuesdays. I did that for 10 weeks, I believe. To where it's basically a shout out, right? People would give me recommendations of channels that were under 5,000 subs, and they would come in and do stuff. Come here, babe.
No.
Come on, Gracie,
She
please.
doesn't want to be on
Say
camera.
hi.
She's like, no.
So-
She's like, no, I do not want to be on camera. I don't have my makeup on.
Miss Gladys is here. It's actually bedtime.
Yeah,
Gladys.
for us too.
Yeah, I know it's way
Gladys.
past bedtime.
You.
You gotta come on over just a little bit. She's gonna say hi.
She doesn't want to be on camera.
There we go.
I'm supposed to be sleeping too.
I know we're way past. We're actually just talking about that. We were 3 hours in, but but Mr. Derek, Miss Tanya,
Yes.
they're gracefully allowing us to come in. She can't hear you because I'm on the earbud, and
I got
but I'm relaying.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is for chili rellenos.
All he's asking for is chili rellenos wherever they come to visit.
What? Chile rellenos?
Chili rellenos. See?
Chile rellenos. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
That's all he wants.
My life
I'll make
is.
chile rellenos then.
So, and they're from California, and whenever they come to visit, that's all he wants.
All right. I got you.
Hilarious.
Devin.
And yeah, she was stationed in California majority of her career. So yeah, she will definitely
San Diego.
partake.
This
Yes.
station in San Diego.
That kid.
Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah, that's what you were, right?
Hi, Linda.
Mainland.
Oh,
How you
Norfolk.
doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, he was stationed out in Norfolk. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I think she's coming to snag me up. It's bedtime. It's like way past bedtime.
Completely.
Wait.
I definitely thank you guys for allowing us to come in, or allowing me to come in.
Thanks for helping us.
Oh yeah, I do love to talk.
Yes. You get them started
Just
and
say,
you won't
because
stop.
yeah, my show is normally only an hour, and
Well,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be an
a lot of
hour.
times- yeah, a lot of times she'll have to stop me too because I'll go over.
Normally, our show's about 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, so their show's normally 15 minutes. But if you see, I pop over here so you can see. I'm gonna click over. I have you guys muted on YouTube. You can see. Right.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Hilarious.
I've been keeping you up on StreamYard instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I showed her you guys are only at 207.
Oh,
Yes.
we can come up there.
We've been doing it for 2 months. It's
Oh.
only been 2 months.
Yeah, it's been 2 months, and I'm like,
2 months. So our next video, right? Because we love helping community.
yeah,
That's one of our biggest things, helping the cooking, helping blacksmithing, helping woodworking, helping homesteading, helping everybody. And we're going to help you guys out.
Mhm.
All right. So I want you guys to send us, if you can, your address to, it's just Ivey's or Ivey ivey.forge@gmail.com.
Ivey.forge.
That's our email. That's the channel's email. Your address. Okay. We have stickers, stickers.
Yay, we have stickers.
We got stickers.
So
Yeah,
and this is
Classic.
our other sticker.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so we can do a sticker exchange.
Yeah.
Give us your address, and we will get those sent out. And
Nice.
our next video, which will probably be this weekend, because I actually have something I need to do. If it's not raining, we've had rain every single day for like the last month and a half.
Stop.
We will give you guys a big shout out, even though we're still a small channel. That's one thing that we love to do is help out other channels, especially veterans.
Yeah.
To help them grow within the community.
We're the same. We are
Yeah.
the same. We are podunk, and we
We're
are
so damn
small. It's Bakersfield, but
Yeah, they're podunk. They're small.
if you're a vet, come on, let me know, and we will we will do everything we can to blow you up.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, likewise. Definitely.
Yeah, and definitely jump into the Beard Up. You can't join a team. It's already too late to join a team for the Beard Up Challenge 2020. But
It was too late the day I was born.
I know, right? I know. You already said you can't grow a beard, but that's okay.
Okay. Even one piece of hair.
Right here, I have 3 hairs right here.
I can't. Joey, man, I look like Fu Manchu, the top of a fortune cookie box. I work at a Chinese restaurant. I am not afraid to say it.
That's okay. But yeah,
Like I told my wife, anybody can grow hair on their chest. Any man. It takes a real man to wear it off.
Yeah, that's one thing that my dad used to always tell me, because he has like maybe 5 hairs on his chest.
Yeah.
I have my entire chest is filled.
Everywhere.
And he used to always tell me that a good playground does not have grass growing.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. That's
I'm
great.
like, thanks, Dad.
That's great.
But yeah, he said the good playground, all the grass off. So I was like, all right, I see it. I got you.
Like he's got everybody. Thanks, guys, so
Cool,
much.
guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate the time. I hope that we will see you next time.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I mean, we're here as much as we can be with the girls, and whenever we can, we jump in. And same thing with our Tuesday lives. We try to do it. Girls aren't here, and when they are here, we try to do the best we can.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
We'll check on Tuesdays and see when you're up.
We'll do it.
That'd be good.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds
See you
great.
there.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Nice to meet you, Blake.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Ciao.
All
Bye.
right, everyone else that's still here.
Bye,
have a
everyone.
good
Bye, Linda.
Jilly Rihanna.
Chili Riano.
Yes. Chile rellenos.
Night, y'all.
All right. Night, night.